Good evening, and welcome to DnDVL, a podcast where we play D&D on the air. My name is Andrew. I am the Dungeon Master for this season, and also the storyteller of what is hopefully an enjoyable story for you all. I'd like to give a big shout out to WDVL 89.5 for letting us use their radio station. They have a lot of great recording equipment that has really helped us out, really helping us bring the story to life here at the SUNY Fredonia campus. Now, let's meet our characters, shall we?
Hi, I'm Cleo McDermott, and I'm playing the Earthbound Luminary.
I'm Belle Price, and I'll be playing the Struggling Champion.
And I am Kaylee Fox, and I'll be playing the Fearsome Farmer.
Wonderful. Well, sounds like we have everyone here. So, without further ado, let me tell you a story. Rodsham, the easternmost city on the continent of Ister. 'Twas a port city like any other port city in the world. Smelly, overcrowded docks, high walls that seem to challenge the ocean itself, and copper-topped buildings that peek over, looking over the glistening sea. It was a busy town, full of opportunity, adventurers coming and going, some seeking adventure, some seeking home. 'Twas like every other port city in the world. Busy, overcrowded. 'Twas common to see many travelers standing on the docks, looking around at the magnificent buildings. So much so that they'd get in the way of local work. The locals actually dubbed them the ooze, because that's what they did. Stood around, slowed things down, got in the way, and said ooh. Although Rodsham was not particularly special in any way, it's very special in this story, for this is where the fate of the world would be decided. On the western side of the city, coming up to the gate, riding in the back of a wagon, half asleep, a small dwarf sits, her head nodding off as she has a vision and a restless sleep. Once again, Cleo, you see yourself falling, wind whistling past your ears, total blackness. Looking out in front of you, you see your friend, the monk. He too is falling. As you both start to spin and lose control, you hear a thunder crack in the distance, and the dark nothingness is lit up with streaks of green lightning. Before a poof, you wake up in the back of the wagon, being shooken awake by your friend. Looking up, you see you have arrived to the front gate. People are starting to get out of the wagon and head up to the front gates of Rodsham.
You think they have apples here?
I don't know.
I really want an apple.
It seems like it'd have a lot of things, if I'm being honest.
Are you sure?
There's a lot of carts. Carts trade.
Okay.
Looking ahead of you both, you see a line of about 10 people looking to get into the large city gates. Each door is about 30 feet high. And there are two guards standing on either side, talking to incoming citizens, checking papers, checking information. They're dressed in a very vibrant orange garb with sort of a flat-topped helmet on top. Each of them holds a spear and looks rather disgruntled, as if they'd rather be somewhere else.
Do we need papers? I don't have
Why are
them.
you asking me?
They have papers.
Well, I don't.
I don't.
Okay, cool. Let's go in.
Okay, yeah, we got this. We got this.
As you move, so it takes a couple of minutes, but you guys eventually get to the front of the line. The two guards there, one is very tall and thin, and the other is very short and stout. They both just kind of look at you, waiting for you to produce your papers. One of them kind of scratches some rust off his metal breastplate. The other one looks at you expectantly.
I'm gonna keep walking past them.
Oh, hey, whoa. You need proper papers to enter the city.
Excuse
We
me?
don't have those, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
Well, I'd beg to differ.
Well, beg.
I
What am I supposed to do about that? I don't
Well,
papers.
listen, we can't have riffraff running around. There's been
I've never riffed nor raft.
I mean, you don't look like a riffraffer, but the large, as he gestures to the tall, slightly purple half orc standing next to you, he looks like a bit of trouble.
Are you referring to my lovely lavender best friend in the whole world?
I mean, I wouldn't say lovely, but to each their own, I suppose.
Well, I would
Yeah,
say
to
that
each
you're
their
being
own,
mean.
I guess. Yeah, to each their own. I
Well-
think that's okay. I could offer you some oil. A rope.
I don't have anything to offer you.
I-
I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna go in.
The other guard sticks out his spear and kind of stops you. And the tall, thin guard rubs his temples and goes, "All right, listen. Promise me you won't cause any trouble. But we'll be watching you, just so you know."
Yeah, of
He
course.
Pinky
kind of puffs up
promise.
his chest, trying to look very important.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, I won't.
Mhm.
Roll persuasion, both of you.
It's my best skill. Ooh, wait. Okay.
Absolute slay.
15.
21.
Wow. Okay. So you guys pass on through. The guards kind of are giving you some weird looks, casting some narrowed eyes at Shell. But as for the dwarf, you're making it through all right.
I think I want an apple.
Well, you're in luck. As you step through the gates, you look upon a bustling city, tall buildings carved out of stone with these beautiful orange tiled and copper rooftops, people everywhere. You've just walked into the lower market district of Rodsham. You see tents all around. One tent made of a velvet cloth with gold trimmings around the edge houses a small elderly gnome selling silvery daggers that appear to be imbued with some vibrant gemstones. Another one has slabs of various meats hanging from racks, and a disgruntled dwarf who assures his customers that they are fresh owlbear, not beef. A third purple tent in the distance, adorned with brass stars and moons. It's surrounded by laughing children, watching a dancing bullywug. And he's doing a pretty good job. Do you guys want to roll perception for me real quick?
Can I roll perception for apples?
Can I
Yes.
Thank you.
watch the bully rug?
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, it
Oh.
doesn't even matter. I rolled a terrible perception. I'm watching the bully rug.
I got an unnatural 20.
I got an
Nice. Your eyes laser in. Since you're a little taller, you're kind of able to see the crowd. You see directly over next to an armor stand is a huge tent that is selling various fruits, apples, oranges, some weird stuff that's like a banana, but almost like a spiral. Weird stuff that you've never seen before. But what you have seen is apples, and there they are. They are past the tent with the dancing bullywug that Cleo, you are currently watching. What did you get for perception on that?
An 8.
An 8. It's really funny. It's a squat little frog who has a tiny little bow tie on and a little mini wizard hat. And he's like, dancing's a stretch. He's more like flopping around. The children are just roaring with laughter. It's one of the funniest things that they have seen in a long time.
You think that's a real wizard?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I think that might be what you need, right?
Him?
Yeah. He's a wizard,
I don't want to
He has
interrupt. He's
the
doing
hat.
such a good job.
but he has the hat.
Okay, how about apples first?
Apples.
And then we'll go after
You know
the
what?
hat.
I appreciate that.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna head straight to the apple tent.
All right, awesome. As you move closer, kind of making your way through the crowd, which you find rather easy. A lot of people appear to be parting and kind of getting out of your way.
Sweet.
Very conveniently for you. Coming up to the apple stand, you come right up next to an armored stand, actually. And as you're standing examining these fine fruits for purchase, you notice I'd say about medium-sized, what appears to be half-elf with long black hair, semi-stern yet adventurous features. She is currently in a very heated argument with the man behind the counter. It appears that they are arguing over something.
Those are my arm braces. I told you they're mine. I don't have many gold, though.
Listen, lady, you don't get any special treatment here, all right?
I have
This-
2
this-
gold pieces. I'm
and
not going to keep
Do
talking
you
over
see this?
you.
This is like fine titanium,
Oh
all right?
my
This doesn't come around too
God.
often.
Are you dense? Can I offer you anything else except for gold, sir?
He looks at your beautiful elven features and strokes his little crummy goatee and goes, maybe.
What are you looking for, creep?
I'd like 2 apples, please.
Are you saying this to the man at the armor stand?
No, or
Oh, the
whoever
other
the fruit guy.
Okay, the fruit guy. All right, that'll be a silver piece for the both of them.
For both?
You said 2 apples,
Oh my god.
so 1 silver piece for 2 apples.
It's pretty pricey, but okay.
That's a good deal.
It's not.
That's you should.
I believe him.
Back at the armor stand, he says, "Well, how are you with weapons?"
I'd say pretty good.
Oh, all right. So I don't tell many people this, but there's a tomb around here.
A tomb, you say?
A tomb used to belong to an old warlock.
Mm.
In it, there's a lot of nice things.
Like what?
Get some for yourself while you're there. Oh, you know, traps,
Mm.
monsters,
Nice things, yes.
dead people.
I'd say.
Yeah, but there's also some
Naturally.
pretty cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for, it's called the Sword of Infernal Echo.
I think I've heard of that before.
Oh, yeah?
I'm teasing you now.
No, I didn't think so. Legend has that it's a pretty devastating sword. They say it was forged in hell itself by the echoing screams of a dying infernal. Pretty spooky stuff. It's a long black blade. Can't miss it.
Sounds delightful.
Anyways, you bring that back to me. I'll give you these braces plus 50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces and the braces, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I might just have to take you up on that. What is my time constraint, sir?
I mean, if you can get it back here without dying, I'll be pretty impressed.
You have yourself a deal. I will be back here in 1 week time.
Oh, sounds good to me.
Hey, Inrus, I got you an apple.
Oh my god, thank you. I heard a really cool. Give me 2 seconds. Excuse me.
What do you want?
I can't help but overhear. I heard something about a warlock. I happen to be looking for.
I'm sorry, aren't you a dwarf? Shouldn't you be in a mine or something right now? I mean,
I happen to be looking for magic people,
magic people, as in.
people who do magic.
All right. I have to pick up my spear from the university here in a bit. If you'd like to tag along,
I would.
assume you have the proper
I
documentation.
would love
Obviously,
to tag along.
yeah.
I've never
Who
been
are
to
you?
it. I'm Shell. It's so nice to meet
You're
you.
pretty tall, aren't you?
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right, well,
as tall
Yes.
as anyone
We are
is-
academics, and we're looking for people to.
I'm not. I've never been to a university.
I'm an
What's it
academic.
I can tell. And back to you.
Oh.
Sorry. Your name?
Ian.
Ian. And you?
Shell, I just told you.
What's your name?
It's
I'm Alora. Nice to meet you both. I'm actually,
Wow.
I'm headed to
You're
the.
so polite. You don't see a lot of polite people
Doing my
around these
best.
parts.
you are polite.
Well, anyways, I'm headed to the university soon. If you guys want to tag along, but I do have somewhere to be after that. So
Yeah. They have
Thank
any
you so
cool
much. I
stuff
would love
there?
to.
of course.
All right. Are you heading to the Arcane University?
Yes, I am. To
Wonderful.
yeah.
Awesome. If you guys also, if you want to roll history checks, I can tell you a little about the Arcane University. See if you remember anything as you're walking there. But you start to walk north through the city. You can kind of see over in the distance. The castle is set up on a cliff overlooking the ocean, and down in front of it, by the city, is some very tall, very elegant buildings to the right and left of it. On the right side, you see the symbol that indicates there are arcane practices here. It appears to be a sort of serpent coiled around a staff with energy emitting off its head. There's little energy squiggles coming off. But that means wizards.
We're in the market for some wizards.
Are we telling you what we got on the history check yet?
Yes.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I got a cool 5.
I got a sweet 15.
Wow.
Ooh.
So
I know, yeah.
for some reason, the one person who has never been to a university, Shell, you realize that this is the arcane university that everyone has been talking about. A few of your buddies in the service talked about visiting it after their time was up. It's pretty well established here in Rodsham. It's odd that there's an arcane university this big, this far from the imperial city. However, that's kind of what they pride themselves in here. But what goes on inside, nobody really knows.
I'm
Everyone
gonna
just
turn
calls
to
it wizard stuff.
I'm gonna turn to Inris and go, yeah, a few of my friends went here.
Went here?
You have friends?
They were here.
Okay, I take back the polite thing. That was crazy.
I'm not allowed to joke with you two.
We just met. Name 5 things about me right
You're
now.
purple, you're tall.
That's 2. I can count.
I don't got much else.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, but a few of my buddies from way back, they visited here. They didn't go here. I don't know.
That makes a lot more sense.
So as you approach, you see that the Arcane University, a magnificent building built out of this gleaming stone with various golden and metallic covered domes on top of the building with multiple tall spires. Beautiful, magnificent building. It radiates energy. Actually, as Enres comes closer up, or Enres, excuse me, comes up closer, you actually feel the magical power within. It's kind of almost like a magnetic push against your chest.
This has to be it.
This place has a lot of power. However, in front of it are large iron gates that are currently shut. Looking past them, there is a large courtyard with some beautiful plants inside, but no one is milling about in it. The only figure you see is a tall, robed figure standing to the right, kind of leaning up against the gate, currently sleeping. You can hear his snoring from where you're standing about 20 feet away.
Is there a gate or anything?
Yes, he's standing next to the gate, but
Oh,
it is
gotcha.
currently closed.
So I have my documentation for my spear. Do I walk up to him? Can I walk up to him and like lean on his shoulder
That's a very
to wake him up?
That's a very odd way to approach a sleeping person, but yes, 100%. As you lean on him,
I want to like walk over to him, like put my elbow up and be like, "Excuse me."
he is
She's very
a
forward.
very, very skinny old man. Oh gosh. You almost knock him over, but he rolled well on his dex save. And with a what? Why are you so close to me? Who are you?
I'm a Laura Miliamne. I'm looking to pick up my spear. I needed it fixed after an incident I had.
Oh, yes, you're the one who doesn't understand personal space. Yes, I remember you. He
She's rolling her eyes at him.
he reaches into his robe and pulls out fumbles through some papers that he has in a large book and goes, "Yes, I'll run inside and fetch it for you now. That'll be
Thanks.
about 10 gold piece just to cover the fixing of the runes."
I paid up front when I got here.
Well,
You could talk to the people I gave it to. I did not
will,
pay
but
when I got from-
it was pretty damaged when you brought it in.
We could go in and get it for her.
That's
You'll be
not-
willing to float me
that's-
8 gold pieces?
No, we can go inside.
Yeah.
They don't let people in here. You think I've been in this
No.
place?
No, but
You
if we
said
do
you
it, it'll
did.
be easier than if you do it.
Yeah.
So that means that it'll be cheaper because
They
it's
don't
less labor
let-
Yeah.
for you.
So we can
Outsiders
still
in.
give
I
you
know how it
5 gold
works.
pieces.
Yeah.
as you guys are talking.
And
the old
we can
man
go inside
slips
and
through
get
the
it.
gate and
You
closes
guys
it with a
can't
hearty
go inside.
clang.
They don't let people in. They never
They
have.
don't
My
let you
my
in.
friends have been here though.
Yeah.
Are your friends wizards?
I don't think so.
Well, then they must have gotten in there a way they shouldn't have. Because I've never been behind these
Okay,
gates,
I
and
think
I'm of quite importance
Your
in
friends
the
might be
Imperial
more
City.
helpful at this moment. Do you think that?
I don't know where they are.
That's great, isn't it?
I know where one of my friends is, right in front of me. I know where one of my other anti-friends also is.
Anti-friends.
Thank you,
How
Lavender.
how did you meet
Lavender.
these people in the first place? Is your spear that cool?
I have
As-
some business in the Imperial City, and my weapon got severely damaged, and it needed some repair from arcane beings.
Speaking of weapon, you see the old man trotting across the
yes.
courtyard, spear in hand. He gets to you. All right, here you go.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. We'll waive the extra gold. I'd
you're
rather
a hero.
I'd rather not see you any more than I have to.
Thank you. Can I describe my spear?
Yeah.
So this
tell 'em what it looks
spear
like.
is a 2-sided. There's like points on both ends. It's got 2 long prongs on the outsides, like a trident, but it's like a long middle piece and 2 side pieces, and it's blue. It's this icy blue color, and there are runes imbued on the handle that are all that kind of glowing a little bit. It's like a greenish blue glow.
They actually glow more as you grab the spear, and there's a thrum of energy that reverberates through your arm and through your chest as
That's better.
your spear is now returned to its rightful owner.
Where'd you buy that?
Oh, I didn't buy this. You think I bought this? I can't even afford to get it fixed.
I thought you paid already.
I earned it.
Oh, wink.
Wink.
I don't
I
understand.
earned many things too.
Mm.
I think she stole it.
No.
Okay.
You guys are nosy. I fought someone, bested them, and took their weapon.
Oh, that yeah.
That actually makes more sense.
yeah.
now
I
that I'm
earned
thinking
it.
about
No,
If you had
don't
said
earn
that to
things you
begin with.
steal. Thievery is never the option, guys. Come on.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You're saying it like you don't agree, but I do agree.
Yeah, I do. Why do I sound like I don't agree?
Okay. Okay.
I've never disagreed with you.
Alora holds her spear closer to herself because she's a little freaked out by these guys talking about stealing things.
I
she's
said
worried
I
she's gonna
wouldn't
lose her
I
spear that she
steal.
just
was
got
not
back.
talking about stealing things.
She's like, all right.
The
well."
old man, kind of watching all your antics, goes back to his post. With a wave of his hand, a small stool appears, and he sits down, pulls out a large book, starts reading through it.
So can we go in or
Yeah, like when do we go in?
When's the tour?
To the university.
Yeah.
Do you have a letter of intent?
I could make one. I intend to go inside.
Are you a wizard that is known by the university?
Sure,
You are?
That doesn't sound like a yes.
I can be. Do you want me to be?
Not particularly.
Well, then
I
we're stuck.
also am a wizard.
Yeah,
Wow.
Look at this.
that's how we met. Wizard school, different wizard school,
Yeah.
but
Wow.
very
Okay.
prestigious.
Do you want to roll deception
elsewhere.
at disadvantage?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait,
This
am
will
I
go
also
well.
rolling?
This is gonna go so well.
Alora's gonna start walking away while all this is going on. She's not affiliated with these fools.
Distancing yourself.
She's
Smart.
walking away happily back to the armor stand, about to go towards that tomb.
14.
14. No. This is a well.
This is not a hill to die on.
This is also very clearly a wizard that you're talking to.
Maybe
so
he could help you.
He can
love.
smell the non-wizard.
he can
yeah.
smell
Maybe
it
we
on
don't
you.
even have to go inside.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I take it back.
Let's kidnap the wizard.
Let's take the book. Oh.
Oh.
Oh man, I didn't plan for this.
I That's why I
Grab
walked
it and run.
away.
Grab it and run.
I'm
It
gonna
doesn't have to be a
I'm
fight.
gonna
You're so
casually
fast.
stretch my arms back and pick up the wizard.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Oh.
No, you got it.
No, that's an excited O.
Oh. I never doubted you.
That's 19.
So you're just picking up this wizard.
Yeah, he's old.
You said he's a little
Okay,
old
he
man.
is. He's also startled and goes, "Put me down!"
You have to help us.
He's starting to thrash
Or not
against
me,
you.
I guess. You have to help my
Help,
friend. I don't
guards,
really need
help,
you.
help.
No, it's okay. We're
We're
helping.
good.
We're helping.
Looking across the square, you see two guards that are
Is
watching
it the same
you.
guards from before?
It's not. They're dressed
Okay, we're fine
similarly,
then. We're
but
fine
it is
then.
not the same from before. But if you don't put the old man down, it's pretty clear that they're gonna start coming over here.
Alora is watching very intently. At all
Okay,
of
I'll
this
take
as
the old
all
man.
of this is going on.
You'll take him?
I'll take him.
What does that
Hand
mean?
him to me.
She's leaned up
You're
against
so
the tent.
little.
I'm bigger than him. He's old.
You're 4 feet tall.
I'm 4'4". Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna hand her the old man.
All right, roll. Yeah, roll me a strength check to receive him.
Playing hot potato.
'Cause this is-
Oh, no. Guys, I rolled a
This
7.
As you hold your arms outstretched to receive the old man, with a rather anticlimactic whoomph, he falls on top of you, and you're
this
in a
old man attacked
prone
me, guys.
underneath.
He just jumped right at me.
Whoa, that old man attacked that little guy.
Guards, help! I'm so little.
Hey, get off her.
Wow.
Don't do that.
Was not ready for
Fall on
this.
the ground.
The old man rolls off you, his hat falling off, exposing his bald dome in
He's
the process.
bald and he's attacking
And
me.
he stands up and dusts himself off and goes, "If you touch me again, you shall suffer my wrath."
Okay, I'm gonna
And-
pick.
He's threatening me.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pick him up by the scruff of his,
Okay.
whatever he's wearing.
As
so I'm
you-
not touching him.
As you grab, that doesn't matter. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I have bad news for you. I just got a natural 20.
So
Get wrecked.
as you grab him,
Old man L.
the sound, like when someone gets tased and it's like
Yeah.
that sound as you watch blue lightning travel up your arm. It doesn't hurt you, but it does cause you to jerk your arm around, which in turn causes you to shake the old man very violently. Put me down. The two other guards come running over
All right. This is.
and go, "Unhand that man! Put him down at once!"
Alora runs back. She's been watching this whole thing. She's like, wait. Put down the old man right now.
He attacked
I
my
am not helping
friend.
you at all in this situation. As you put him down now.
I
Okay.
didn't try to take
Put him on the
book.
ground and make sure no pain touches his little
Yeah,
head.
I'm gonna argue with Alora and try to distract her from the fact that Cleo's gonna do whatever Cleo's gonna do.
Wait, what do you roll to steal?
I'm
There's
talking to the
sleight of hand.
guards.
There's two guards.
I'm talking
right
to the
here.
guards right now. Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh gosh.
help you guys.
Episode
Like-
1. Everyone goes to jail.
Yeah, right? What the
17
heck,
to
guys?
take the book.
So Alora pulls out her medallion and she shows the guards. She's like, I'm sorry, they're with me. I didn't mean for them to misbehave like this. I expected them to behave in an orderly way. When I took them to the Arcane University with me.
Do you know them?
I do. Unfortunately.
We're best friends,
Mhm.
cousins even.
It's Shell and Ian.
How do you know our name? I mean, yeah, that's our names.
Roll deception, all of you.
All right.
I'm gonna make you guys
Can
work
I
for this
do I have the
nonsense.
book?
Dang it. You guys.
That's an
Oh, wait.
11.
That's an 18.
Oh my god.
Seasoned liar over here.
All right,
Indeed.
I'll
Salt
say.
and pepper and paprika.
Well, yeah. Let's
We're
see what you
just,
get, Cleo.
You don't need to. You don't need to.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I
I'll say,
got an
Alora,
8.
by showing your badge, you do see the eyebrows of the guards raised, and they're like, "All right, well, just put the old guy down. Like, stop harassing this elderly gentleman, please." but we're gonna be keeping an eye on you guys.
Keep an eye on them, not me. I never tried to stir anything up.
They're your responsibility. So
Indeed. My apologies. Thank you for giving us a break.
well,
We're on our way, though.
hang on though. Has Kiwi put down the old man yet? Or-
Yeah. Keep
Oh,
down the old
yeah,
man, right?
I'll put
Yeah.
him down.
Okay.
But
all right.
Thank you.
if
I asked you to do
some-
that before.
Was 17 enough to get the book? Question mark.
Oh, man. You guys, what?
Look, I'm not gonna die on this
You guys
hill,
are
but if I
horrible.
happen
You guys
to get
are horrible.
it,
You're
it's like
misbehaved.
it's a win.
You're misbehaving.
Win is
I'm
a
gonna
win.
say
Reached out for you guys.
didn't grab the book he was reading, but you
L.
managed to grab a small pocketbook of sorts. However, you didn't get time to look at it because the guards are right there.
Okay.
But I'll say you have this wizard's pocketbook.
That's terrible.
He goes and sits down on his stool with a harumph, glaring at you guys.
Terrible.
1 pound
Yeah.
lighter than before.
Did
Yeah.
you steal anything? If you did, this is your chance to give it back. Otherwise,
I
you'll be
didn't
in
steal
some
anything.
Deep trouble later.
Why would
he
I?
will report it to the guards, and you will get thrown out of Rodsham.
Yeah, but you were
Oh,
the ones that gave
no.
him our names, so
I was
it's
the one
really
who gave
your
him your
fault.
name so that you could be held accountable because it's not
I mean,
my
I didn't steal
responsibility.
anything. I was
didn't steal anything
helping
either.
a
We were just
friend.
talking about how we don't steal things.
I mean, I don't. I can't.
I know.
I mean, I don't.
How do I know I can trust either of you?
you
Look at
just
my
vouched for us,
eyes.
so that's a you problem.
And I opened my eyes very widely.
Yeah, window to the soul right there.
Roll a deception
Can I
Me?
roll insight
Yeah.
against them?
I don't deceit.
to see if you look
I'm
as
telling
you
the
stand as a
truth.
tall
Can I, Andrew?
half
Can I roll
orc.
insight against them?
Yes, you can.
That's a
To see if it actually
2.
trusts you.
That's a strong 2 for
Don't
deception.
laugh at me. It's a strong 2 for freaking insight.
Wait,
Okay.
am I also rolling?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone's
Oh,
rolling.
get into it.
All right, Alora believes you, I guess.
Wait.
Even though Shell, your display of trustworthiness is
I
much
got a
less than
slimy
Yeah,
trustworthy.
I bare my teeth a little.
A slimy 20. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alora, you believe that Inres
Naively,
is-
stupidly, yes, she believes Inra.
is trustworthy. How could someone so sweet and small?
So little
Steal
guy
something.
energy.
I'm 4-4.
All right, well,
Aw.
okay.
I'd never lie. I'd never steal.
All right, you two are gonna follow me. I'm gonna take you away from here. We're gonna go to a.
The fruit stand.
There's a tomb around here that I'm trying to look for to do a bit of business. And I was wondering if you
Oh,
wanted
the
to.
warlock one.
How do you know about this?
You were talking about it so loudly. It
It
was
was
the first
pretty
thing I said
loud,
to you.
yeah.
I said, "Hey, I heard you say warlock."
I do have a bellowing voice, don't I?
I mean,
Unfortunately.
That's the last thing I noticed about you, actually. So
Why, thank you. That's
Yeah.
so sweet.
first thing you notice is how gorgeous your hair is. How do
Oh
you
my
keep it?
God.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, aside from that, aside from the flirting, did you guys want to accompany me to this tomb? I could use a bit of help.
yeah, if there's a wizard there,
It's a warlock's
Same
tomb,
thing.
so I assume
That's
there
the
would be
same
magical
thing.
things,
Yeah.
artifacts, beings. There will be at least something to get you guys into the Arcane University. I'm not trying to like throw you out or anything, but you need a reason to get into that university. And
you're
I
a
can't, I can't just
wizard
let you
too,
make
right?
far from it.
Oh.
Far
What do
from
you
it.
do?
What do you do? I like to knock heads.
Cute.
Okay, I like to punch people, so I
Me
don't
too.
know. You just said you like to knock heads. That's
Yeah,
different.
fight people, punch people,
Oh,
hit people.
okay.
And you
In a more
think
formal
we're
sense.
the
In a more formal
untrustworthy
sense. I
ones?
don't
I'm
just like
gonna-
start bar brawls, but you know, you're asking too many questions. Can we just go to this tomb already, please? I cannot
Yeah,
tell
let's
you
go to the
everything in this
wizard
courtyard
tomb.
right here.
Is there anything in my book that would suggest a tomb is helpful or
As you open the book and you flip
not
through
the
it.
wizard book that my book is?
Oh, your
Like,
book.
Oh
Your
my
book.
goodness.
Yes.
Just takes
So
out the item right in front
there's
of you.
nothing.
You can trust me, I promise.
There's nothing. Yeah. Roll. I'll say investigation
Okay.
because this book you have is pretty cryptic. Your friend wasn't exactly the clearest with the notes that he left behind for you.
Oh my god, I immediately forgot what you told me to roll. What was it?
Investigation.
Okay, 15.
Okay, nice. Flipping through the pages, obviously you see that kind of the importance of this section of the book highlights the university here in Rodsham with that large symbol that you saw above it. However, you do notice down to the southeast is another symbol. It appears to be a serpent coiled around some sort of gemstone, swallowing a sword.
Okay.
And from what you can tell from the past writings, this is a place that holds some power. It does appear that your friend knew of this place, but it's unclear of whether he visited it or not.
Okay. Well, I'm down for tomb if it gets us into the magic place.
And I will follow Inres.
Yes.
All right.
And keep an eye out for snakes and swords.
Then I guess
Watch out for snakes.
take you there.
Do you know how to get there, Alora?
Can
We
I
got
roll
this.
deception?
You cannot
It's
lie
not-
to me. It's
It's not going to
impossible.
help you.
I mean, I thought he
get
told
there.
me. I thought he told me.
You didn't ask.
We gotta go.
Can I go
and
back to the
ask.
man and ask them? This
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, you need to follow me and don't make a fool of yourselves in the market, please.
Would never.
All right.
I would
All
never.
right, I walk back to the old man and I approach him and I say, "Hey, buddy.
Hey, you're back.
I forgot to ask for a crucial piece of information.
Hmm.
Where might this tomb actually be?"
Oh, it's in the forest to the southeast of here.
Thank you.
It's tough to find, though. It's rather dense.
Yeah. I
My
see.
advice would be head to Crantham and ask for
Crantham?
Oda. He should be able to show you the way.
Oda, how do you spell that?
Oda.
She writes it down on a little piece of paper in her pocket, slips it back in, and goes, "Why, thank you, sir."
Yeah, just head out the east gate, take a ride.
Like I said, I'll be back in a week's time at most.
Wonderful.
Hope he doesn't
Looking forward to
smell
Who, Oda?
odor.
Don't mind the lavender
Wow.
one. She's a bit dense.
I tend not to.
I mean, I'm not.
All right. Then I take the girls and we head out to the southeast woods
Okay,
to look
so
for Oda.
yeah, so the
and we
Crantham
hope he doesn't
Crantham.
smell.
hope he
And we
doesn't
hope
smell.
he doesn't.
Pulling up to so as you guys walk out heading east, you come out to the port on the east side of the city. Another bustling marketplace. The smell of salt water and fish is extremely strong. However, you guys have your sights set on other things. As you kind of head south around the city, you come to a small village just outside the city wall. This is much different, a very different landscape than the inside of the city. Instead of tall buildings of stone, there's very squat buildings with thatch roofs and wooden doors. It here too is bustling, less in merchants and craftsmen and more farmers and people pulling cattle, carts with bales of hay stacked high. You come to what appears to be the center of town, in front of a measly-looking tavern. There's also a smaller market here as well, selling wares very similar to ones you saw in the city, although significantly lower quality. All of their armor appears to be dented or rusted in some way. The potions have an odd smell to them, and the butcher here is definitely not selling owlbear meat. Slightly green.
Delicious.
But it's a busy scene. However, Oda is nowhere to be seen.
Odor.
Were we told where to find
Odor.
Oda? I don't think we were
Just
told where
in
to
the entire
find
place.
Oda.
Just in the city of Chemneth.
All right.
I'm gonna start
Love that.
shouting.
town.
Odor.
Oda.
Odor.
All right, can we please be civilized about this? I
I
cannot have
am.
you
I'm
making a fool of
helping.
me or drawing attention
I'm
to the situation.
helping.
I don't think that's very helpful. How about this?
I'm looking for your friend.
I'm gonna go ask the armor stand about Oda.
the armor
you-
stand.
As
Yes.
Oh.
you all are talking amongst each other. Well, what's everyone's passive perception? Let's ask that
cool 10.
question.
Perception?
Passive
15,
perception.
baby.
15. Okay.
14.
Nice.
Call me Perception Percival.
So, Alora,
Call me
you are
oblivious.
It's okay. You're going through a lot. You just met 2 new people who are
Making a fool of me in
Making
the
a fool of
marketplace
you.
everywhere.
It's a
Trying
lot.
to help.
I would
don't
never
know
make
why
a fool.
However-
Yeah, no.
Hey,
Shell. The hair on the back of your
Rude.
neck stands up.
I'm gonna whip my head
And-
around.
Whip your hair back and
Same
forth.
for you, Inrez. As you realize you're surrounded by about 5
It's a trap.
ruffians. Tall
Oh,
figures
shit.
wearing black cloaks, looking a little rough around the edges. And you see them brandish swords and daggers. And they close in and go, "We'll take everything you've got, if you don't mind."
Who are you?
Which one's the leader?
Roll investigation.
Alora goes, who are you?
We're the people that you're going to pay, and we're not going to gut you like a fish.
Oh, and you're the person I'm going to use this new spear on that I just got fixed. Lovely. Can I roll initiative, please?
Oh, I got a 10 for investigation.
They
wanna
all look the same.
Cut their
What's
heads
the
off.
tallest
And
one?
Can I roll initiative, please?
you may all roll initiative.
Let's go. It's fine.
Great job.
It's fine. I got an
Oh,
18.
God.
With your threat. Oh, they rolled pretty well.
Got a 12.
I got a 12.
I got an
Oh,
18.
boy.
I have good initiative too. I shouldn't be with you.
Actually, I think I have
Excuse me?
proficiency to initiative, so I think that's actually from an 18 up to a 23.
Okay. What's your dex?
My dex is a +4. It's a 19.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, my dex is crazy.
So give me one
I
second.
don't have to
dexterous.
brag about it.
Even I'm dexterous.
Me when I'm not dexterous.
So,
You're
Belle, what does that make your final initiative?
My what?
What does that make your initiative?
23.
23. Wow. Okay.
So we're just gonna talk this out, right? We're not gonna.
So,
I'm gonna cut some heads off.
as
Oh.
as you make your threat to that bandit in front of you, Belle, he pulls his fist back to give you a nice stab. However, you are much quicker, so
Woo.
you are up first.
Let's go. All right, so you guys, I've been so excited to play. Okay, so I'm gonna take my spear
All right.
and I am gonna spin it around in my hands like a pole, like color guard, and then I'm gonna go slide under his legs. I know I have to make an acrobatics check for this probably, and then
This is very elaborate.
I'm gonna stab him in the back and lift
Ooh.
up. And
Okay.
if my spear
you'll
has-
have to roll acrobatics
That's fine.
to slide under.
That's
so why
fine.
don't you do that?
That's
and then also
easy.
roll an attack.
Okay, that is acrobatics. That is a 12, and then what am I rolling for the other one?
Just an attack roll.
Okay,
I'll let you. Sure. You slide under his
the
legs.
attack roll
um,
is an 18 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
All right. Can we
You
just
got
say my
this.
spear does a D8? I didn't look up what I need for that.
Womp womp.
Sorry.
Everyone point at Belle and say shame for not doing her homework.
Shame.
Shame.
I also didn't. Wait, oh my god.
Look, it was a busy week. All right.
Yeah, I'll say a D8.
Great.
It's a
Perfect.
D, do a backflip, and if you land
Okay.
it, it kills them.
So that's gonna be 7 damage.
Wow. Yeah, your sword or your spear,
Spear.
excuse me, drives right into his back, and he
God.
arches backwards and
Nice.
drops his dagger with a ah
That's exactly
as
what
he
I
is stabbed. He actually sinks to his knees.
wanted. Perfect.
Yeah, he's on his knees. So you dinged him pretty good.
All right.
Is
Are
that
you guys
is
impressed with my moves?
That is that
I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed.
is that your turn?
Oh, I get. No, that's not my turn. So I'm gonna then look to the. How many people are in front of me? Do I have like more people in my vicinity, like within 10 feet
It's
of
a
me?
circle of 5 bandits, and
All right.
they're all like spread around you. So yeah, there's the one on his knees in front of you that you just downed, and I'd say there's one probably about like 5 feet to his right and left that you could attack if you wished.
All right, so I'm gonna attack the other one that's like to my left,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna roll the hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of. I'm gonna somersault over to him, like on the ground, trying to stay low so they can't hit me.
All right, another acrobatics check. If
Oh,
you fail,
that's no, Andrew. This is don't even. This is a 17 plus a 9. I think I got that.
all right. Yes, you do your
and then to
somersault.
hit, that's gonna be 14 to hit.
14. That does hit.
Oh
Roll
my
damage.
gosh, these guys have got low AC. All right, cool. And I am gonna use my spear this time. I am going to, since I'm somersaulting, I'm gonna stab him like right in the nuts. Like I'm low, and I'm gonna like come out, kneel down, and like stab him.
Nice.
That's gonna be a 9 damage.
Wow. Okay. With another. Oh. as his voice goes up a few octaves, you stab right into him.
All right.
I believe you still have 1 attack left.
I have 2 attacks left.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, roll for him.
So I'm gonna attack. Are either of the 2 guys I hit already dead?
One's on his knees. This one's also still standing. And I'm going to say if you move to attack a third person, it is going to provoke opportunity attacks.
All right. So I'm just gonna knock these 2 guys that I already hit out then.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna attack the same guy I just hit in the nuts,
Roll the hit.
and that is a 18 to
Yep.
hit.
That hits.
Beautiful. And then I'm gonna roll for my damage, and that's gonna be 10 damage.
All right, how do you do it?
I I stab him. I slice kind of across his throat with the spear, and then I go down his abdomen.
Oh my goodness. In this brutal taking down of this bandit, he just immediately falls to the ground. Not even a sound. I'd like to remind our viewers that everything we say and do are acts of fiction, and this is not real. But very nice. You still have 1 attack left. You said you
Awesome.
wanted to finish off the last guy who was on his knees.
Yeah, because if I move
Very
again,
mercilessly.
yeah.
All right. What's the least amount of damage you can do in an attack?
6.
Okay, roll to hit. From the look that your face is making, I'm gonna say that hits, and ask you how you do it.
Okay. I didn't even roll damage. Is 6 enough?
He's
Wow. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a simple, just take my spear, reach out as far as I can go, and just stab him right in the heart.
wow.
Oh my
And with
goodness.
he keels over backwards.
Just taking these guys out.
Within a very short period of time, you two have watched Alora decimate 2 people
I don't
without-
know if we should be friends
without
with her.
breaking a
That
sweat.
seems like a lot.
Belle, roll performance to see how
Thank you.
how
How
impressive.
flashy I did it.
How-
yes. Yes. Oh wow.
Oh, I
okay.
thought that was.
That's gonna be. Sadly, that's gonna be a 9.
Okay.
But all she knows is how to be flashy. So even if
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
flat,
I'll
she
say
still
you
did the
you guys are
moves.
watching this and you're like, oh, she's okay. She knows things.
She
Minimal
certainly knows
slay.
things.
Me when I know things.
But all right, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, next. So next up we have actually the bandits. Don't worry, it's just one. He's going to turn to you, and he's going to. He's actually the one that's closest to Shell.
Oh.
And he is going to attack with his sword, despite the fear that has been put into him by Alora. Shell, does a 12 hit your armor class?
A 12 does not hit my
Alright, nice.
AC.
He swings at you, and it bounces off your armor, and he kind of steps back, looking at you wide-eyed.
It's
scared
okay.
of what
It's
he's done.
okay.
Also, Shell and Enrez, whose dex is higher? Because you both got 12 for
Probably
initiative.
you.
I've -1.
Oh, never
Minus 1 to
mind.
dex?
I
Oh
have
my
plus
goodness.
1.
Okay, well. Then Enrez is up. You just watched your friend get attacked.
Oh my gosh.
How are you going to respond to that?
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
So what's my hit thing? I thought I prepared and then.
Everyone point at Cleo and say boo for not knowing her spells. Boo.
I got
no.
shamed earlier. It's not just you, girl. It's okay. We all get bullied here. It's
I
all right.
won't.
I
won't
rolled
get
a
bullied.
you're
preemptive
perfect.
damage if I do hit.
Stop it.
Okay, so yeah, with this with spiritual weapon, you just rolled a hit.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Cool. I wasn't sure if it was a spell save or not.
Yay.
Oh, really bad. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll see. What'd you roll?
Oh, wait. Actually, I have a crazy plus. 12.
Oh, meets it, beats it. So yeah,
Yay.
roll damage. That's gonna be 1d8, and then you add your spell casting ability modifier.
14?
Yeah. So how do you do
That
it?
doesn't
Oh my gosh. Alora's looking at you like, whoa.
Who's this girl?
Wow.
I just,
A seasoned fighter.
I'm going for the one that attacked my bestie. and I'm
Okay.
like, oh my god.
You summon your spiritual
Yeah, and
weapon.
I'm like-
Did you say what it was?
It's kind of like Tomahawk, but one-sided. It's
Ooh,
like,
okay,
Kind of
nice.
like a little axe guy. And He's thrown across, and it's just like a clean, like across the throat moment.
Yeah, wonderful.
I'm not
Drops
going
him
for
instantly.
flashy. Yes, and then I'm going to cast Bless as well because I think that's an action.
If it's a bonus action, yeah. Well, spiritual weapon is a bonus action, so you'd be
Yes.
able to do that. So yeah.
I'm going to cast it second level so I can get both of you. So you both have an extra D4 on attacker saving rolls.
Oh wow. Nice.
Oh wait, I get to pick 3. Never mind. I cast it as level 1. I don't need that.
Oh nice. Okay. So they all have advantage. Wonderful.
A cute little D4.
A cute little D4.
Little D4.
Gives them some extra
And you can
advantage.
use Mrs. Spiky if you want.
That's wonderful. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, we're surrounded, so I'm
Well,
just gonna.
not anymore. You're surrounded by more dead people than
Oh,
alive
yeah.
people at this
True.
point.
I'll just
um,
stay here.
All right.
I'm chilling.
So it is now Shell's turn. There are 2 bandits left, kind of standing across from you, and they are holding their ground, but very shaken.
Okay, I am going to. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna kill you guys. I promise I really won't. So I'm gonna use non-lethal damage.
Okay. Interesting.
My first, my first to hit was a nat 20 plus
say-
9.
I'd say that just about does it.
Yeah. For I don't know if you do double damage for natural 20s.
Oh, yes, you do.
Then that's 12 damage to whatever one is closer.
So you're doing non-lethal.
Yes.
So he's immediately falls unconscious. Just ragdolls to the ground with a
Cool. I'm gonna go. I'm so sorry. And then turn to the next one and go. I'm just kind of shrug at him and go. I mean, you guys kind of brought this on yourself. And then does a 23 hit.
just barely.
Just scraped him.
And that is 13 damage.
That also, wow. All right, cut the battle music. Congrats, guys. You have
okay.
leveled these poor little bandits.
And I thought I was cool for taking 2 out at once.
Yeah.
Alora looks at you and she's like, wow.
As
That bless was for nothing.
Oh, I'll use it real quick.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I got a 1. Thanks for nothing.
Lovely.
You
um,
can use it multiple times, by the way. It's not bardic. It's cool,
So,
guys. I
as
promise.
as it dies down, you realize that the square, what was once kind of bustling with people, has all gone silent.
I
They're
wonder
all
why.
staring at you
no.
as you have just leveled
God.
these bandits. Some of the townsfolk look a little grateful that you've dealt with the riffraff, but even they look a little uncertain as you guys leveled these people.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to create a scene.
Does anyone know Odor? We're looking for a man named Odor.
This is a net positive, I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, we are
There's-
looking for Oda if anybody
There's
knows
whispers within the crowd.
where he is.
We're not gonna
Sure.
hurt him. He's our
Yes.
friend.
You can talk louder.
And the crowd kind of parts to point to a small, shabby hut kind of on the edge of the village.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, guys.
You're the best.
You notice, actually, Cleo, roll me perception real quick. Actually, everyone can, but it's specifically for Cleo.
Yeah, somebody else please roll perception.
I got a
Oh,
10.
I got a not
10.
good.
We all are
Oh
bad.
wait, I got a 10.
Oh,
Wait,
wait.
what did
No, I got a 15.
Did it change when you rolled?
Yes,
I
you
could
got
have
that.
sworn it was a 3.
Yeah, it was a
okay.
3.
It was a 3. And then plus.
Not to throw you under the bus or anything, girly.
Girly.
I got a 7.
That's so sad.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You guys don't notice anything.
I'm trying
Yay!
to.
A 15 doesn't work.
Oblivious.
Oh, wait. At 15 does.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Wow.
I misread
No, that's
it.
fine.
She's so perceptive.
I'm so weirdly. I have decent wisdom. That's
so-
what it is.
As you guys are kind of walking towards this shabby hut, Shell, you realize that everyone's kind of looking at you guys as you did show up and just level 3 people.
I'm gonna wave.
However, you notice most of them appear to be staring at Inrez, very skeptical almost. There's a certain amount of fear in their eyes when she comes closer.
I don't know. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, they're looking at her very differently than they were before she casted that spiritual weapon.
Spell. Okay.
I'm gonna stand a little closer
I just
to her.
threw a tomahawk. I don't know why they're being weird.
Nice. So you guys come up to this shabby house. It's made out of cobblestone, 2 windows on the front, and a small door. Shell, you're definitely gonna have to duck to get into here. It's a very small,
Bang my head.
small little house. But you notice the chimney on the roof is currently puffing out smoke.
Alora just goes, you two fools stay out here, go find some apples or something. I'm going to go in and handle this, and
Oh
I'll come
yeah,
find
my
you
apple.
two.
I'm gonna eat my apple.
Please.
You've just been holding it?
I put it in my backpack.
I didn't even notice that.
Well, I got one for you too.
While they're
and I give
rambling,
the other-
Alora's
Oh.
going to walk in and go in.
We're
and
talking
You're
handle
just
about
it.
the
not even
apples.
knocking on the door. Okay,
No.
nice.
Just
So as you
walk
barge
in.
into this house, no, I'm kidding.
You kick down the door. And
So
scream.
what's the plan? Are you guys?
I'm going to kind of knock on the door frame and be like, excuse me,
Okay.
I've been sent from the armor stand in Rodsham.
The door opens, and at first it looks like the door opened on its own, but you look down and you see probably the shortest old man you've ever seen in your life.
Little guy.
Very old. He has a long white mustache, balding hair, and he looks kind of like Master Oogway, like just super
Aw.
old. But he looks up at you with like a smile, kind of
He looks
waiting
like a turtle.
expectantly. He does the thing that when guys wear robes and they kind of like put their hands together in the robes. And he's just kind of smiling, waiting
Aw.
to see why you are knocking on his door.
Alora looks down and smiles and goes, are you Oda?
He just continues smiling at you.
All right.
Does he smell?
Roll perception.
I have a passive of 14. Is that enough to tell?
He does smell, but it's not
I
bad.
got a 13 perception.
Old man
Yeah,
mothball.
I'll say he smells. You pick up sense of some sort of like cooking food on him, as well as tea. Smells like he just came from a kitchen or something.
Alora goes,
Um,
that tea smells lovely, sir.
He bows, very grateful for the compliment.
Alora recognizes this smell, by the way.
Do you?
Yes. Can I roll? Do I have to roll to recognize it, or?
I'll just say it's familiar, but you can't pinpoint it at this point.
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
the door is also like not even open all the way.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I
I'm
thought
just
you were in the
nosy.
house. I'm just excited.
Are you gonna give him your reason for?
So yes. So excuse me, Sir Oda. I was sent here by the armor stand in Rodsham. We're looking for the warlock's tomb in the woods here.
He nods and opens the door more, and you see within the house there's a low table in front of a hearth, and kneeling in front of it is a man wrapped in samurai robes with his hair tied up, and he's currently writing on a piece of paper. The old man opens the door and steps back and beckons for you to enter the home.
All right. If
As he
if I go.
beckons, the man kneeling at the counter looks up, and his eyes catch you, very stern, very expectant, but not necessarily looking forward to what you have to say. Do you enter the house?
Yes.
Are we invited?
I'm staying
Um,
outside.
Oh, sorry.
If-
Alora told me to stay outside, so I'm gonna listen to her. I listen to women.
wow.
Women supporting
Good for you.
women.
Feminist.
Right.
So who's entering the house?
Alora?
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else is.
I just don't like. I don't know that the people are looking at me weird. I'll stay outside.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
nice. As you enter the house, you feel the warmth of the hearth, and you kneel down at the table,
Awesome.
waiting for the man to address you. And that's where we're going to take a break. We're going to take a little bit and come back and see where we go from here. We'll be back in a minute. And welcome back. So, when we left off, Alora, you were entering this house, seated across from this very old, stern man. Not as old as the first guy who let you in, but he kind of looks like the dad from Mulan. Is what I'm
Okay.
picturing in my head. You notice on his left cheek he has a long scar that kind of traces from his mouth back to his ear. And he says nothing. He just sits there staring at you. After a long silence, he says, "Why do you come here?"
Do you want the long answer or the short answer?
"I want the truth."
This is only between me and him, right? Like,
It is, but you've also never met this guy before, so
he wants the truth, dude.
I mean, how? Okay. You don't have to be truthful with him.
All right.
I mean, to a degree, it might be smart, but it's up to you.
My armor is being sold at the armor stand in Rutsham, and in order to buy it back, I owe the man at the armor stand a favor. So I'm looking for the Warlock's tomb, so I can go.
Which
and
one?
The one in the southeastern woods,
Rallis.
so that I can get the sword of darkness or something. It's a blade. It's a black blade. You can't miss it, he says. He didn't give me much
Interesting.
information. I'm so sorry. I have no.
You should ask questions in the future. That would be smart.
I think so too.
Well, the only tomb to the southeast is the tomb of Rallis. He was a local warlock that was defeated many years ago and had this tomb constructed. You say you are seeking out an artifact there.
Yes.
All right. He looks over at the old man, who does another bow and disappears into a back room, before returning with a small little tray with a teapot. It's got 4 teacups on there, which he sets down, and he sets one in front of you and one in front of the man, and sets another 2 on the side and kind of looks towards the door before scurrying back into the kitchen.
Alora picks up the tea and smells it, and as it fills her nostrils,
It smells very good, very warm.
she can. Do I have to roll history for this, or do I know that this is the tea from?
Roll
when I
me a
was-
history just
Okay.
for fun.
Well,
But,
sadly, I have really bad intelligence or wisdom or whatever the history. is
roll
based
with
off of, so
advantage.
thank you, because I'm dumb. All right. Oh, right. So I got an 11.
okay, I'll say that's fine. You drink this tea, and you suddenly are transported back to many years ago. As you sip this tea, you kind of feel your muscles relax. You kind of sit up straighter, feel a little better, especially after your last fight that you just had not too long ago.
Mhm.
And you can add for the next hour a +1 to your dex and a +1 to your strength. This is a fighter's brew. It's commonly drank by soldiers before going into battle, mercenaries before going to do a job. It basically just kind of gets you ready to go and do stuff. Unnoticed to you, the old man whisked the 2 teacups away and brought them outside. Shell and Inres, you see the old man emerge from within. And
This apple's so good.
um,
Should we go
Was
back and
so
get
good.
more?
Low key.
you see him standing between you, holding up a tray with some tea on it. The aroma is wonderful.
Aw.
Pair well with that apple.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't like the smell.
Of the tea?
Yeah.
Wait. Can I have some of that tea?
He's offering it to you.
Well, I don't want to assume.
Assume when he came out and offered it to you. All right, interesting.
Yeah, we didn't say anything, so I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's quiet
He
though
doesn't
by
talk
nature.
much.
I mean, that's how he is.
I speak common sign. Does he speak common sign? I don't want to just take this man's tea. That's a lie. I
think
take
you're
up
gonna
the tea.
offend him if you don't take it.
I took the tea.
Wonderful. You both, if you drink it,
I'm
can also
not.
add a +1 to your dex and
I'm gonna
strength.
sip it. Does it taste like how it smells, or is it like?
Yes, it's very aromatic. Similar, like think like a jasmine tea.
Is it good?
Almost.
Is it like peach rubus?
Do you like jasmine?
It's not peach rubus.
What's that?
It's like very flowery, very light.
It's
Similar
kinda
to like a
like-
green tea.
I don't think you'd like it.
Oh, okay.
It's
you
like
can have mine
flowery.
then.
Although, I don't know. You're like purple, so.
I am purple.
I
So,
feel like-
okay, I take the
I feel
tea.
like flowers match your vibe.
All right. You both feel incredibly warm and ready for whatever's going to come your way. The old man scurries back inside, and Alora, you see him walk past you
Thanks,
as
Oda.
the man in front of you is stroking his chin, kind of contemplating whether to aid you or not on this quest. Can I trust you with a map?
I believe you can, sir. Yeah.
You must bring it back, and you must not share its contents with anyone.
You want it for honesty? I'm traveling with 2 others. Am I allowed to share it with the 2 adventurers I'm traveling with?
As long as they do not show it to others.
It will not be in their possession. It will just be in my possession. I'll be showing them so we can all be on the same page.
He stands up and goes to a bookshelf behind him, searching through. As he's searching, he says, "You must also leave me something of yours, so I know you'll come back."
Easily, sir. I take off my medallion on my chest,
Okay.
and this is something that really matters. And I take
Okay.
it off and I put it on the table and I say, "You must take great care of this item."
Do you want to tell us what that medallion looks like?
So it's a circle with 2 swords crossed, and it has blue enamel in it, and it's brass everywhere
Wow.
else.
The man finally finds the scroll he's looking for, tucks it under his arm.
Does he recognize my
And-
medallion?
He does.
Oh, nice.
He does not say anything though. His
Cool.
eyebrows raise. But you see a look of assurance come over his face as he tucks it
Yay.
into his robe and hands you the map. Opening it, you see just a section of forest. Unsure of how to really get from where you are now to that section of forest. However, he notices the concern on your face and says, "Don't worry, you'll be shown the way."
By who?
Well, Master Oda. Yeah, there we go. I gotta check my
Forgetting your own character.
Yeah.
He's an old man.
Master-
Master Yoda.
notes. Master Oda.
Master Yoda.
Okay, that was not my inspiration, but he does have the same energy, very
Sure.
small and wrinkly. As you hear him say,
getting
"Master
wrinkly.
Oda
Smaller
will show
wrinkly.
you." Of course, you hear a little come from the kitchen as he emerges with a straw hat and a walking cane.
Aw.
He's gonna die.
Are you
Not
gonna
in a
kill him?
threatening way. I'm
Um,
worried for.
Do
his
I have
health
to protect
way.
Oda, or is he equipped to handle himself out there? Because I do not want any harm to come upon this little man.
Oh, I think Master Oda is more than capable. As he looks over and
Master Oda.
Master Oda.
Master of what?
Why do you ask so many questions?
Why don't you ask many questions,
Master of what matters.
All right. I'll
As
be
you
off
look
with your
over at
map then.
Master Oda, he like trips on his shoes and almost like falls to the ground before catching himself with his walking stick, dusting himself off, and then kind of in a "come on, let's go" motion,
Oh, I love him.
shuffles out the door. He's so tiny
Aw.
that like he has to take like 4 steps to be like 1-person steps, so he's very slow.
Wait, like in feet and inches. How small is this man?
Oh gosh, he's like maybe like 4'2".
Yeah,
Like,
he's going on my
little.
back. We're
He's
going
little.
full Luke and Yoda.
Yeah,
Yay,
he's
he's
tiny.
so cute. I love him.
So,
Does he have a cute face?
yeah, it's a very like a Master Oogway face.
Aw, like I want
aw,
to protect him at all costs.
like he's so old.
Aw,
yeah.
I love him. He's so sweet.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't die. Anyways,
Alora puts her hand on
Shell
his
and
back and like
Allura-
Can I? Oh, sorry.
oh no, go ahead.
Alora puts her hand on his back and like rubs his back and walks slowly with him out, like being all sweet to him. Like, I'm not gonna let anybody hurt you, buddy.
You're nicer to this old
He
man
he
than
nods and
us.
smiles and starts kind of plodding off into the forest behind the house.
I
You
say,
both,
oh, no, wait. I need to get my friends first.
Yeah, you're outside. You're out front with them.
Oh, I thought we went
You-
out back. Oh, sorry.
No, he walked out the front.
Sorry, gang.
You both out front see this tiny old man emerge now with a hat and cane of sorts, and start kind of just very slowly making his way towards the tree line.
You know, this meat looked weird when we first walked in, but it's actually pretty good. You want some? It looks a
She's
little
asking
green.
you. I had some already.
Me?
It looks a
Yeah.
little green, but it adds flavor to it.
I'm okay. I had some lovely tea inside, and
Me
I have a
too.
mission
I'd love
to
tea
be off to
outside.
if you want to join me still, instead of eating green meat.
Well, yeah, we were waiting.
Okay, then
Who's
let's
this
get
guy?
going. This is Oda.
This guy is about to disappear in the tree line about 40 feet
no.
away.
He is,
is
guarding
so-
us, so I'm gonna run
How
ahead.
does he move so slowly and cover so much ground?
He
guys
truly
weren't-
must be a wizard.
You guys weren't looking
Alora's
at him.
following
a
him
wizard.
immediately. She's
Okay,
like
we're
right
following
behind him.
Nice.
I sprint after
We're
him.
following the wizard.
Wonderful.
Okay, hooray.
All right, why don't you guys all roll me survival
great.
checks to
Oh,
see how well you can
Andrew,
follow him.
You're just trying to
through the
kill
whole
me.
place.
Wait, my survival's bad.
My survival's garbage.
Never
12.
mind.
A cool, crisp 12.
I'd say
I
it was a
got
twelve.
I got a crisp 18.
I got a hot 19.
All right,
Oh,
I'll
never
say
mind.
Crisp and hot, and I'm cool.
since
Well,
Alora, you kind of take the lead because you can see him. Unless you want to pick him up and have him
I want
right
to
on your
pick
back.
him up.
Can I pick him up and have him ride
What is
on
with us in picking
Kiwi's
up old
back?
men?
Actually, yeah, that should be the
I pick him up and I
episode.
say, here.
That
you
might
can
be
have
the
old man if you
title
like.
for this
Yeah.
episode, Picking Up Old Men.
Picking up. Oh no! Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
put him on my shoulders.
We go full
Wonderful.
disenchantment. We go like,
He sits on top,
Oh.
very happy, and he kind of like turns your head of the way you're supposed to go.
Oh my gosh.
Ratatouille. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
So you travel through for a while. Those of you that rolled lower than a 12, you get lost once or twice, but you find your way coming through this very dense forest. At a certain point, you hear in the distance sort of a as something very large appears to be stomping around.
It's not me, right?
It is not you. No, it's much larger.
Wow.
You can't see. There's some
Imagine.
trees. The ground kind of rises up a little bit to a hill. You can see beyond that is a clearing, though. Master Oda kind of pulls on your ears and slides down your back, nearly toppling over and dying, but he makes it. As he kind of stands, he beckons towards the clearing and then starts to shuffle back into the bushes.
Oh, you're not going with us?
He just turns around and smiles and gives you a little thumbs up
thank you.
as if to say, you guys got this.
I appreciate you.
Bye, wizard.
Oh,
He-
wait.
Oh,
Oda, wait.
He's a wizard.
He has disappeared behind a little fern bush.
I have to give him back that map. You guys,
We can do it on the way back, right?
Wait, don't we need...
if Oda was going to lead... This guy inside told me Oda was going to lead us and then gave me this map.
Well, he brought us to...
Yeah.
Look at the map. Is it different?
Is it different from the path we just walked?
it's the same map.
Oh, it would have been... I thought you were going to say like... never mind.
On your 12 survival.
You could have totally been like, this was the map to the dungeon. That would have been so cool.
Maybe you'll find that later.
Whoa.
Right now, though, your concerns are with the map. They're with whatever's stomping beyond the clearing.
No, I think our concerns
Can
are
I
with
roll-
the map.
Oh, I totally forgot about
Perception. On the clearing?
Yeah, you can also
Not
move
on
up
the stomping?
to it.
Oh, I'm
Two
going
if
to move
you
up
want.
to it then. Easy. My perception's garbage.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Are you gonna? I mean, roll perception, but I'm still gonna tell you what you see. Are you all coming up to the
That's
edge
a
of the clearing?
10.
Yeah, I will.
Nice.
The stomping's
Um,
in the clearing?
Yes, it's in the clearing. As you come up, you see.
I'll be behind.
I'll take a step back.
So looking out into the clearing, you guys see kind of carved into the cliff face on the across the clearing from you guys is a large stone door, beautifully arched. There's beautiful arches kind of carved into the stone, and above it is a glowing pink gem that's kind of rotating in a little receptacle up there. However, what really catches your attention here is the giant ogre that is stomping back and forth, patrolling the clearing in front of this door. Thankfully, because he did not roll well, he did not notice you guys.
Let's just go in the dungeon.
Yeah, I say we book it.
Oh, what did you guys roll on perception?
Oh, 15.
I didn't even
15.
roll.
10.
Nice. Okay.
I suppose
Alora leans over to you guys and goes, I kind of want to fight the thing.
Why?
Ooh.
I could take him down so easy.
But isn't the dungeon the
How
other
about
way?
you two sit
Where's
back
the
and
dungeon?
I can fight him. I want to kill him.
Okay, let's
Whoa.
What's your
leave.
problem with
With a 15 perception, you notice that this looks like a standard ogre, except for his eyes appear to have the same red haze that gem has.
Hmm.
Oh no.
He's a magical ogre.
Well, I think we should take out just spitballing, brainstorming.
Yeah, you're
Take
good
out
at
the.
that.
Thank you. I think we should take out the crystal
Okay.
first,
Okay.
Take it out from the door.
or like destroy it or something. I was thinking destroy, but we can take it out.
Hey, so we're in a magical warlock's tomb. I don't think destroying the magic elements of the tomb
I
are
don't
really in
know.
our
I
best
find-
interests.
I find destroying things works most of
Hey,
the time for me.
Yeah, but being big and stompy doesn't mean just destroying the magic in a warlock's tomb. I don't think that'll.
But I'm big and
work.
stompy.
Can I never mind.
That was my name.
Can I roll initiative on this ogre to get it out of our way?
Wow. Okay. I mean,
So
Enough riffraff.
aggressive.
You guys are so riffraff.
all right.
So riffraff approved.
Wow.
Riffraff coded.
I love. Weren't you just saying, Belle, how you don't need to be big and stompy into every situation, and now you're being big and stompy.
Guys,
for the
Alora's a
situation?
hypocrite, all right?
This is why.
All right. Is that what you're choosing
I'm
to
rolling initiative right now as we
Okay.
speak. That is going to be a
do?
16
Are you-
plus 9.
No one's gonna stop her.
That's
all
a
right.
16 plus 9.
All right. That hits.
I'm chilling.
So what are you shooting an arrow at?
Is
it?
this
Are
a surprise attack?
Yeah. I mean, it just would have said that you have advantage on it, but you hit it.
All right, cool. And this is going to be a shot with my Warhammer, which is going to do push.
With your warhammer. Oh, so you're running out and attacking him.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I have 40,000 Warhammers.
Plus 5.
Excuse me?
Warhammer 43. Sorry. Torch joke.
12?
Yes, stupid.
And it has
Oh.
push. So this Warhammer, I hit him and it has push. So I'm pushing him 10 feet away from us, like away from the door, so we can all dash in.
Okay.
So I wallop him across the side, push him 10 feet away, and then I'm like, let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna say because he's so large. So you said you do 12 damage.
Yeah.
Because he's so large, it only pushes him back 5, and he quite
Aw.
literally just slides back and looks down at you with those. You see the red intensity in his eyes. Like there's a flash. as
Guys,
they're brighter.
I need help. Back up,
As
please.
he raises his club. Ooh, does a natural 20 hit your armor class?
Oh,
Yes.
it's consequences.
Yes.
Action.
So
Crazy how that happened.
that's gonna be. That's going to be. Let's say. Oh wait, you double damage. So that's gonna be 12 points of damage as he smacks you with his
Oh,
great
big
club.
whoop.
Should we also roll initiative just because
Yeah,
we're in the
I'll
same
join.
area?
Yes, you guys can roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh!
I have advantage on initiative.
What?
Oh, me too. Twinsies.
I totally forgot that
All right,
last
so
time.
what do we?
19, bro.
19, bro.
Perfect.
That's my
I got a
impression.
28.
You're a Laura.
A 28. Wow.
Girl.
I forgot I had advantage.
Freaking
crazy.
28 showing me up.
Yeah.
All right. What is everyone
Sorry.
else's?
Better. 18.
18.
Or, sorry, 27.
I don't
27.
remember what I had. I think I had a 24, 23, something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, there's just one of them.
I
so
can't
we'll go.
recall.
All right. So with that, Shell, you're up. You've just watched your friend, if you could call her that. No bias, but I'm gonna say very stupidly, run up and start smacking this ogre.
Okay, I am going to take out one of the million hand axes in my bag and throw it at the crystal thing.
Okay, nice. Roll to hit.
Okie doke.
What's the AC on this crystal thing?
Oh, I know.
Oh no.
Oh, it's like
Oh gosh, he gave me an armor class, guys.
that's scary. Does a 18 hit?
It does.
Oh wow.
Roll your damage for that.
Oh yeah,
Get into it.
baby. Oh no. 5 slashing damage.
Nice. As Okay, so it is a crystal, so it is resistant to slashing. However, it does kind of take a chunk out of one of the sides of the crystal, and as it does, you see the ogre react very intensely. He kind of shudders for a second before kind of regaining his composure and setting his sights on Alora, who's looking rather tasty.
I catch him up and go, all right, Biggie, I think you had a point there. Can someone please destroy this gem before he eats me?
I just tried.
Is
Yes, and I admitted that I was wrong. That's enough.
I think we should talk more about this later. Your problems of avoidance and really just not
Shell's pretty smart.
communicating. Thank you. You're pretty smart too.
So, do you have another attack, or?
Oh,
Is that
me?
you?
I
Yes.
do have another attack. Another 18 to
Nice.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, baby. That's a 9 slashing damage.
Nice. The crystal cracks some more, and you see the ogre. For a second, like the lights actually go out
Ooh.
before kind of flickering back on, and taking him over. Very nice. Anything else you'd like to do?
I am gonna move closer to Alora.
Okay.
To try to alleviate some of the damage being thrown at her.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say
Even
you
though
could
she
get.
was rude.
Aw,
Thank you.
real MVP. Nice.
Thank you.
Kiwi is the MVP.
Stop it.
With that, Alora, it's back to you.
All right, so I just want everyone to know I forgot I had 4 attacks last time, and I only used 1. So I made myself look real silly. So I have 4 attacks.
I would have only let
so-
you use 1 anyways, because you were being
Well,
stupid.
All right, all
Respectfully.
right, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna roll then to hit.
All right.
That's-
Why don't you just roll 4 times consecutively and add up all the damage?
Okay, hang on. So I gotta give me a second. All right.
We'll have some riveting commentary.
Yeah, I
while
did
this
not
math
think-
Roll
the
to
hand-
hit 4 times and then roll
Yes.
damage. Okay, so
I did not think the hand axes were gonna come into play. I
It was
have
so
4.
soon too.
I
Looks like they're
know.
rather handy.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
Got him.
My 4 hand axes. Now it's 2. I have to pick up them.
Go find her.
Go find her.
Passive perception for your hand axes.
all right.
Passive perception.
Okay. So I think these all hit. I have a 17 plus 5 plus 9, a 15 plus 9, an 8 plus 9, which is going to get me to like 17, and a 16 plus
Yeah.
8.
All right. Wow.
So I hit all 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Flurry of blows.
Perfect. So my first hit is going to be with my Warhammer. I'm going to come over, I'm going to hit him in the kneecap and try and get his leg to fall out, just like a precision hit on his knee.
Okay. So
like,
you're
knock
going to
him
have to
over and get him
subtract
prone.
3 from that roll then.
All right. From the hit roll.
Yeah. So does that still make it?
That sounds promising.
It doesn't. So for our listeners, this is kind of a
That's a
while you're figuring this out, Bella, I'm going to
Okay.
explain it. And also calculate your damage for the ones that do hit.
Okay.
So precision hit is when you want to attack a specific part of a character, an eye to blind them, a hand to make it so they can't hold their weapon, a leg so their movement speed is slowed down. And that's a pretty cool, fun thing to do. I think it adds some strategy into combat. However, because you are doing a precision strike, as we call it, we subtract a certain amount to make it a little harder. But yeah, that's kind of a fun. I don't know if it classifies as homebrew or whatever, but it's a cool thing. So that's what we're calculating right now.
Oh, that's the wrong die.
Womp womp.
Okay.
Womp womp.
Sorry, guys. I'm doing math.
This is very
Nerd.
intense music for math.
Yeah.
This is how I feel in every class.
I was
have.
gonna
math.
say,
Math.
yeah.
As a STEM major, this is how it feels.
As a STEM major.
I'm in physics, and I'm like,
Actually, as a STEM major,
Actually.
you know
as
what,
a
guys? Be
STEM
quiet. You all are in the same boat. Be quiet.
I would
All right.
never.
I'm not.
So I'm using my Warhammer for this next hit. It's going to do 12 damage. It's not a precision strike. I'm just trying to push the guy away from me a little more so I can do a jumping attack on the
Okay.
next one.
So I'll say you do 12 damage. It pushes him away even less.
All right, perfect.
He is.
Do I have room to
locked in.
jump in this next attack?
What do you mean? Like, what are you?
Well,
trying
I'm
to do?
going to jump up and get on top of his, like,
That'd be an acrobatics.
that's perfect. I love acrobatics. I ate that up.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 19. Ooh,
Okay.
plus
Yeah.
9.
So all right, I'd say you're up on his back.
Eat
and
that.
So
I
what are
ate
those
no
other two
crumbs.
attacks?
So this attack is going to be me taking my spear and slicing across his eyes to try and blind him.
Okay. You're gonna minus another
For my
3,
next hit,
and I'm gonna say disadvantage because you're on his back.
I already calculated the damage. Can I just subtract 3 from it? Because it's 12 damage across his eyes. And do I blind him?
You do not. However, what damage did you say?
It's my spear. It's 12 damage. And
12
it also has
damage.
the sap ability, which means he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay. I will say you do give him a nice gnarly scar across his left eye.
I love it. That's
However,
perfect.
they are still glowing.
That's fine. And then I'm also going to do, I have a bonus attack if I use my daggers. So I'm going to use my daggers.
You're gonna what now?
What are you gonna do? Belle, what are you gonna do?
Guys, give me a second. 7 plus.
You got
It's an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right,
As you
well, I
go to
guess I didn't do a.
stab
Wait.
with-
I have one more attack though. I have my final one and then my daggers, and I was gonna use my daggers at
think
least
you've-
once.
I
I
think you've
hit with
had
my
enough
daggers
attacks.
once.
What are we at? 4?
This is my 4th one with my dagger. I didn't hit the bonus attack.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna use my daggers, and I'm gonna go Elfo from Disenchantment and just stick them both in his eyes and leave them there, and jump
All right,
back off
You
and
can try.
do a backflip. I did. I hit. That was my final attack. I rolled for 14 damage.
All right. 14 damage. Nice.
And I'm gonna backflip off of him back onto the ground.
Because your flare has angered forces unknown.
the gem.
And so you do not blind him, but he does now have 2 daggers sticking out of his face.
Yay!
However, as you backflip off his back, he swings a hand and kind of catches you on a backhand strike. You want to roll me a dex save
No.
as you get smacked midair.
Oh man. That's a 19.
Nice. So you're gonna take 8 damage.
What?
As he smacks you midair with this giant paw of his. However,
Thank you,
do
forces
manage-
unknown.
You do manage to land on your feet.
Yay! I'm like a cat, guys.
Break your
Prayer
ankle.
to the forces unknown.
I got 9 lives.
Quick
All right.
prayer to the forces unknown, guys.
That's the name of my new podcast.
Shout out to the forces unknown.
Shout out to the
guys.
forces
I'm
unknown.
leaving this.
Forces
Sponsored
unknown.
by the forces unknown.
This podcast is sponsored by the forces unknown.
Well, I'm gonna assume that that's your turn
Yes, thank
because
you.
you did probably everything you could under the sun. Wonderful. All right, Inrez, you have watched this
That's me.
crazy display go on before you.
Yippee.
You are now up.
I'm gonna keep it real simple. I take off one of my rings, because the iron is part of my spell components, and I cast Hold Person. So
Ooh,
that's
okay.
a 17 Wisdom save.
Okay.
For you,
Oh,
good
man.
sir.
I don't know
Good
much
sir.
about ogres, but I know that they ain't too wise.
That's what I thought.
So,
That's exactly what
Okay.
I thought.
does a 16 beat your spell save DC?
It does not.
Okay. So he is paralyzed.
You are paralyzed, and it's not like the vines are holding him because he's paralyzed, but there is like
Oh, there's vines?
there's a little bit of like
Ooh.
naturey things happening. The grass is like reacting to his body being on top of it.
Interesting.
You're like, oh,
Grass is like, don't step on me.
yeah. It's like, okay, why are you?
And that grass has him held down.
Yeah,
Nice.
They're
All right,
ripping
yeah.
their little fingies.
So he is
Ew.
Mhm,
paralyzed
mhm.
currently.
And then I'm still at like the edge of the clearing. I never walked closer, and I don't plan on it.
Okay.
Just so we're clear.
Is that where you're going to end your turn?
Yeah, cause I'm chilling, and then
Nice.
I'm gonna say, go for the gem, stupid.
Nice. All right, he's going to try and make that saving throw because that's really all he can do. Yikes, but I assume a 5 doesn't break through it. So
No, sir.
he is still held. That means it goes back to Shell.
Boop, boop. That's the sound she'll make. She goes whoop whoop. Um, and then I'm just gonna throw more hand axes, I guess.
Okay.
'cause I feel
Are you
like
throwing at the ogre or the gem?
the gem.
Okay.
'Cause for some reason, I feel like attacks on the ogre aren't doing anything. But that's just me.
We had a data collection phase.
We had
okay?
a
We're in
A/B
the-
testing.
We're in the hypothesis.
Figured
column.
out that.
And you guys want to make fun of me for being a STEM major and mentioning it on air? Okay.
Okay.
I see.
My first attack was or is a 14.
Yeah, that hits.
You know, I was like, surely that won't, and then I forgot I have +9 to hit. So not to brag. That's a. Sorry, a 7 damage.
Nice. Okay. Oh wow. So as you throw your final hand axe,
It's not my
Um,
final. Excuse you. I have
There's a
one
lot
more.
of hand axes.
well,
There's-
it's the last one you need to throw because upon
Yeah.
impact, the crystal shatters and explodes, sending pink fragments everywhere. What was once a red crystal is now they're pink fragments now because the light is kind of dying out. And as they lay on the ground, you see they finally turn to white before crumbling into dust. You see, too, you look up at the ogre, and the light from his eyes fades as they return to their normal, grotesque, ogre-looking, small, beady eyes. He looks around for a second, very confused. Notices you all, and you see a look of aggression in his face. Unfortunately, he is still paralyzed and can't move.
Does he? Wait, he has 2 daggers in his face.
Yeah, he's got like one in his cheek and another
Oh,
one like,
good.
His eyeball.
and it's
for
like
me.
it's near his eyeball.
Okay, so my aim is bad.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
You're telling me my aim. That's unfortunate. I look to you guys and I say, "Oh, so the gem is broken and the ogre's still here. So who's really the stupid one?"
Can somebody
I
try
guess
the door?
me. I guess I'm the stupid
You're
one.
not. You're not the stupid one.
I
Bella's
was-
just antsy.
It's Alora, not me. Belle is nice.
I don't-
His character is gooby.
Shell is the smartest person I know.
That's true. I have one more attack
Okay.
that I'll do on the ogre.
Nice.
Oh.
Yippee, that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this. Use my great axe for this non-lethal damage. Cause I'm quirky.
Non-lethal. Okay.
Quirky and goopy.
Non-lethal damage with a great axe.
Yeah, like the blunt end.
Oh,
like I'm
okay,
just
okay.
gonna smack him.
Smack him. Okay.
Yeah, that is 11 slashing damage.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, he is phased from that attack. He kind of stands there. His eyes are a little unfocused. Even though he's paralyzed, he's kind of swaying a little bit. This looks like someone who's on their last legs. Which is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I believe up next is Alora.
Woo! I get to do the final blow.
I hope you miss with your 15 attacks.
Tension. in the room.
Guys, come on. It's so fun,
I've
though.
just been walking
All
away
right,
this
I'm going to
whole
roll 4
battle.
times. This one hits. It's a 16 plus 9. It's a 20 plus 9. It's a 1 plus 9 that won't
All
hit.
right.
And that's a
So
19
so
plus
he
9.
had 2 health left. So
How do I do it?
how would you like to do it?
All right.
As I regret to say.
So, what's the terrain like nearby? Is there any walls I can run up and
No.
like get an attack off?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess she's just gonna run up like full speed ahead because he's struggling and take her spear and she's gonna like run and then she's gonna throw it. And as she throws it, it's gonna slice around the back of him and he's gonna kind of fold over in half and die.
Oh,
And it's
man.
gonna come back
So-
and the spear is gonna go into her hand and it's gonna like glow a bit and then she's gonna put it behind her.
Wow. Okay, nice. As the sphere, the spear, excuse me, whistles through the air, slicing up his back, you hear him let out a as he
Great ogre sound.
flops forward. The grass releases, and he falls forward with a thump.
Is he okay?
He is not breathing.
Why did you kill him?
That's what you do when someone threatens your life. I'm sorry. At least in the business I'm involved in.
Okay, we'll talk about this later.
Why don't you ever hit anything? Why is it always like...
It's not nice.
But it's necessary sometimes, isn't it?
Sure.
Let's try the door.
So, as you go up to the door,
Allura like waves her
Um,
hand at it, like, absurd.
there's a slight bit of resistance before you push in. Who's opening the door first?
Not me.
Not me.
You said you were going first, so you have to.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Then I
legally
guess
have to.
Allura is opening the door.
Bullying.
Peer pressuring me
Hey,
into opening the door.
2v1, okay?
Do I have to roll a strength check or something?
We're besties.
To open the door? No, I was just curious who's entering first.
Oh, okay.
So you can get
Yeah,
a
so I'm
tap.
entering first.
Okay, nice. You push open the door and see stairs leading down into the darkness. You feel a cold, stale breeze come up the stairs and push past
Do
your
it.
face. You get a very ominous sense standing at the top of these stairs, almost as if you want to turn around, go back to that warm hut where it was nice, cozy, there was good tea, and definitely not whatever's waiting down in this dungeon for you.
Guys, we should go back to that warm hut.
You didn't even go in the hut.
Yeah, but I could feel it.
I kind of wish I went in. Like,
Well,
Does
there'll be
anyone
other chances.
have any idea how to look for, I guess the word is booby traps? I'm not the type. I've never been in those situations before.
I have really good perception. If
It's-
I had to rank it
isn't
on
it-
like a scale of 1 to 20, I'd say I have really decent perception.
On a scale of 1 to 20, I'm decent.
yeah. If I, like, hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
I'm fully in character. Hypothetically, on a scale of 1 to 20, if for some reason we were ranking these out of 20, I would say certainly better than the average of if you.
Okay.
I'm below
Are
average.
you guys looking for traps? I'll say there's
I
none.
can't. My character sucks at this.
Okay. It's just a stairwell leading down into the cool, dark earth.
Cool, let's go.
right, I'm
I
gonna-
shove past.
Nice.
Yeah, lit.
Just start
Um,
walking. We're not checking for traps.
Yeah.
Cleo, as you enter,
Me.
you feel almost a sort of magical barrier at the door.
Oh no.
It doesn't stop you, but it's kind of like walking through a wall of plastic wrap. Like there's a little bit of resistance, and
Is
then
it
you're able
a
to.
similar feeling to the
through.
university? Because that was like pulling me towards.
It
and this
is, but this energy, the only way that it can be described is dark.
wow.
But it has that same repulsive field about it.
Okay.
You're still able to. So you guys are descending the stairs.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Heck yeah.
Wonderful,
I'm behind
nice.
the orc.
Half
So-
orc. Excuse
The
you.
orc.
It's racist.
That is.
I'm behind Kiwi.
So
Kiwi.
as
Sorry, guys.
as you guys enter.
I'd like to make an
This-
apology video.
I would be pulling up with an apology video
Sorry I
after
hurt
episode
your
1.
feelings.
That's the next episode.
1.
Sorry you were offended.
Oh, it's hilarious.
So as you guys descend these stairs, it gets cooler. The sounds of the outside forest are drowned out as you enter this ancient tomb of Rallus. Coming to the first room, you see you're in about we'll say like a 10 by 10 room. There's a door on the right and a door on the left. Both are shut. As soon as you guys step in the first doorway, the door behind you slams shut.
Oh great.
Anyone else get a chill up their spine?
Did anyone notice the door just closed?
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the right door.
They're all closed.
Nice.
The only thing in this room is in front of on the wall opposite you is a shallow half circle pool of water, and above it a large slab with a carving in it.
Oh,
Great,
look,
I am so
And-
thirsty. I
It's an-
go over to drink.
it's an
Oh, gosh,
E-shaped
okay.
bathtub. Look, it's nice and tiny
On the
for you.
As you cross over to the fountain, you walk across a symbol that is also carved into the floor. It appears to be some sort of serpentine creature coiled around a gem. swallowing a sword.
Oh,
Well, Shell doesn't know anything about that, so she drinks from the water.
All right, why don't you roll me a con save?
oh
Ooh.
my gosh.
Uh-oh. Oh, I have decent con. That is a... Oh. I'm so sorry to tell you this. That's a 25?
Yeah, that's fine. This water is really old and musty. You also, roll me. I'm gonna say history.
I've had this water before. That's a 17.
Wow. Okay. It has a familiar kind of iron metallic taste that you've definitely tasted after being bashed in the face.
Mm.
You know, coming away with.
Cool, I'm gonna
Of
fill up my
tooth.
water skin. Guys, this water's pretty good. I've had worse. I've definitely had worse water.
All right.
Alora believes her and goes over and also fills up her water skin. Like, all right,
Wow.
well,
Okay. Yikes.
if you didn't die while drinking it, I guess it's fine.
Nice. As you all are filling up your water skins, you notice the carved slab depicts what appears to be an old man wrestling with a serpent. It's coiled around his torso and arms, and his face, even though it's a stone carving, conveys so much pain and despair as you can see the serpent is sinking its fangs into his neck. And there is depicted little carvings of blood drops hitting the floor. And above it is some writing.
Oh, I never got my hand axes back.
That's
so well.
unfortunate. A
That's
good weapon
still
should never
good.
be wasted.
I mean,
Is that
I'll say-
Master Yoda in the picture?
It
Or
is-
Mr. Yoda?
Don't say that. Disney will come after me.
So sorry. Well, I did not mean it.
It is not Master
O-D-A.
Oda, no.
Um,
It appears to be some figure. He has very long hair and a long beard. It's hard to make out the details of his face because it is carved in
it's
such
not
a...
giving monk, is it? It's just a
No,
regular,
it's
okay.
giving like man who's in excruciating pain for being killed by a serpent. But you see there's writing above it. And it says, in halls where darkness makes its sweep, rooms will dance while spirits sleep. To unlock the door and start your quest, what must be given from your chest? Question mark. Sorry, that last line is supposed to be a question.
Do we have to slit our palms and put some
Cool,
blood in
I'd
this
do
water?
that right away. I'm gonna do that right away.
The
Wow.
iron in the water.
Yeah,
guys, it's
obviously.
put blood in
Yes,
the pool.
we know.
Blood in the pool.
Yes, we know. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Belle, shut up.
I'm just gonna
Stop realizing things.
in
So-
like a different color than the original writing. I'm gonna write that in Short Round's book, and be like,
Oh, okay.
just
Very
take
nice.
my own notes.
Very nice. I like that. Okay, so Shell, as you kind of prick your palm, I'll say you're able to do it small enough that you don't cause any damage. A single drop of blood lands in the pool. There's nothing for a second, and all of a sudden you hear what sounds like stone grinding, and the room shakes a little bit. And all of a sudden, the doors on the right and left open up.
Let's go to the right because I am right-handed.
Can't argue with that.
Cool.
Okay, you're going to the right.
If you two are going right, I'll go left.
Sounds good.
That feels like a terrible idea. Why?
Oh, wow, you guys are splitting up?
Why are we splitting up?
Are you actually doing that?
That's such a bad idea. I'm gonna pull Alora with me because I don't like the idea of splitting up.
All right.
So you guys are going the right or the left door?
Right.
Because
I'm right-handed.
Shell is right.
As you go in, there's a small kind of hallway that you walk through, and you come to a room where the first thing that catches your eye is a campfire. Sitting in front of it on two short stools are two stout, squat figures, and on the wall behind them is two bookcases and a hearth. Looking down at the other end of the room, you see
A hearth and a campfire?
Feels excessive.
the hearth isn't lit.
Oh.
Um,
Still seems excessive.
The campfire is lit.
Yeah, they're chilling.
Campfire is
There's
lit,
people
and there are
there.
2 figures sitting in front of
Oh,
it. And
there's
on the
people. I did not
on-
get that.
on the
pretty
wall
lit.
opposite the bookcases and hearth, there is a full wall mirror. As you step into the room, you hear rumbling before the door slams shut behind you.
Oh, no! Oh, I can't believe that you guys just came through there. Oh, I could have stopped you. Ay, ay, ay.
And why didn't you?
The voice comes from a now very disgruntled dwarf with shockingly red hair tied neatly in a beard, wearing what can only be described as explorer's clothes. He has sturdy boots and various harnesses with small pouches full of who knows what. But he's currently pulling his hair out as his dismay is showing at you guys not holding the door. What the heck, guys?
What?
Why didn't you stop us?
Well, I was talking to my friend Gweleth here, and he reaches over and raises the dead man's hand right next to him,
Oh,
and
great.
he voices in a different voice. He's like, "Hello, everybody," and he's like, "And I was just getting distracted. I haven't seen anybody in days."
How many
Cool.
days?
I'm gonna sit by the campfire on the opposite side of him.
How long have you been here?
I've lost count. I don't have a timekeeper on me. It feels about like maybe 3. I've got enough rations for about 3 more days actually. But yeah, my associate Gweleth here. Well, he passed away from a snake trap a little while ago, and well, he's been, well, you know, he's still here in spirit, and he raises the dead guy's hand yet again.
Oh, you do know he's dead. That's good. I was gonna have to break it to you.
Well, yeah, I knew that, but I just wanted to you know, keep my spirits up in case that I could get out of here. But well, my name's Dworik. It's nice to meet you, fellow travelers.
Dwarf? The
Okay.
dwarf.
Dwarf?
Dwarf? Yep.
Doric?
That's how
You
I
said
say
Doric?
dwarf.
Wait,
Dwarf.
why
Dwarf.
are you?
I
It's nice to
am a
meet you,
dwarf,
Dworik.
indeed.
Did
Yep.
I'm
the
Alora.
metal shop guy send you?
The metal shop
Like
guy.
the sword armor dude.
I'm here from the armor shop in Rodsham.
Oh, in Rodsham, of course. Yeah.
What were
I-
you looking for in Rodsham?
Well, he was. I'm an adventurer, and I was just
Self-proclaimed.
asking around. Well, okay. I guess self-proclaimed, but usually what I'll do is I'll take people down into like tombs and dungeons to search for equipment and some resources, you know.
Oh,
but,
you're just the guy I'm looking for. I'm looking for a black sword. Do you mind helping me?
It was
A
forged
black
by the
sword.
screams of an infernal.
Screams of an inferno.
Is
Are you
that
looking for
true?
the infernal blade?
That would be that.
I believe so. Yes, it has a serpent on it.
Is that
A
true?
serpent on it. Well,
That's what the
you
guy
know,
said.
I've heard that in this tomb, Rallis's tomb, a warlock. I've heard that at the end of the tomb there's supposed to be that sword after
Perfect. How do we get there?
a few trials and tribulations. Well, the issue is the rooms rotate in this tomb, so it's really difficult to know where you are, especially if you get trapped in here, like I have. I went through 2 different rooms before coming here. I'm surprised that somebody else came here so soon, actually. This is my second time down in this tomb.
All right, Dralic, how'd you get out the first time?
It's Dworik, but thank you. I got out the first time. The first time by the tomb actually rotating and putting me out the front door yet again. And now, well, you know, I've run into this puzzle room, and I'm not as bright as I'd hoped. You know.
You ramble a lot, Dralic.
Yeah, you talk a lot. I'm gonna look around the room.
Yeah. Perception check. On
Back
the
back
room
to what
for
we
the
were doing,
puzzle
ladies.
piece.
Just
Yeah.
leave this guy alone.
Sit
He's a
tight.
bit keep him with his friend.
I'm-
Keep talking to your buddy.
I haven't seen anybody in days. You're just gonna
Sucks to be
leave me
you.
here.
I didn't say
Surprise! Your
that.
job is taking people through tombs, and you can't get yourself through a tomb.
Oh, we just met
That's a
her. We're
little
not
rude.
with her, actually. She's.
I
a
like
bit
you, the
much.
big lavender one.
Oh, thank you.
She's so pretty, isn't she?
Thank you.
Not my type, but yes, I can see the
You're not
objective
mine either,
beauty.
so it's okay.
I'm a little bit short, I could say.
Is
Alright.
she taller than me?
All right, you two are gonna stop flirting with each other, because I heard some people wanting to roll perception checks.
I got a 4.
I said
Four.
that, and then I rolled a
Nice.
nat 1. And then
I got a
Nice.
tried to
4.
pretend that I didn't do that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
How's that working out?
So good.
Got a 14.
14. Okay. After looking at, you said Dworic?
Dwaric.
Dwaric. Also,
his name is Dwaric.
shout out to, this is our board op Sawyer.
Hello.
Woo woo.
He's the one behind all our music
Yeah.
and our great voices that we hear.
Wow.
All right. So with a 14, I'll say you can roll perception too
Oh,
if you want.
sure,
Dwaric.
yeah. He'll look around
Yay.
again.
But 14,
A 9.
9, nothing new.
Yep, nothing new.
So you guys are standing. If you're kind of standing in the door that you came in, to the left is that mirror that covers the entire wall. In front of you
That's
is the
suspicious.
campfire with the people sitting around it. And to the right, there are 2 bookshelves littered with books, as well as a hearth in the middle. Hearth? Hearth?
Hearth?
Hearth?
Hearth?
The
Hearth.
fireplace thing.
Hearth.
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 I think it's a hearth if you're
I think it's
using
a
our
hearse
accent.
to
I
carry
think-
dead
Yeah,
corpses.
that's right.
Dead
There's a
corpses as
hearse in
opposed
the
to
tomb.
That's a
living.
hearse.
Yeah.
that's a hearse. You're right, Bill.
Hey,
am
I
right.
made that joke.
Yeah, but
You stole it.
you said a hearth.
I said it's a hearse when you carry dead
Oh.
corpses,
Oh.
and then I made
Me
fun of
and
myself
Kiwi
for
was
saying
right.
dead corpses.
Just couldn't hear.
All right. So
Wow.
Oops,
Um,
sorry guys.
Way to say
You
the joke
can-
louder.
I'm gonna
Way
fight
to
you.
say the joke.
you can
My
see
entire MO.
all your reflections in the room, as well as there's 4 kind of like stone circles set into the ground, evenly spaced in the middle of the room.
We all stand in a circle. Pick a
Um,
circle. Pick a circle.
You guys
Pick a
can, as
circle.
you guys stand in the circles, you guys can kind of, you look down and see yourselves in the mirror in the wall behind you. The
Do we look good?
bookshelves.
Dwaric
the-
fixes his hair.
yeah. You guys
Puts his
look
beard-
okay.
He puts his beard in back
Can
in.
I go take a look
Guys
at that
look
mirror
okay.
and touch it with my hand?
Of course. It. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Roll me Arcana real quick.
Roll me
Oh
survival.
God! Wow, I
Roll
love
initiative.
Arcana when I have a -1. This is so lit. Oh, I got a dirty 1.
Nice.
A dirty 1.
Smelly
You.
one.
Yeah.
Smelly one.
It's a mirror.
Stinky one.
You
Wow.
look nice.
Can I look harder, please?
You can try.
Wow.
Can I look harder?
That's a 15.
Squint a little.
15. You sense like a sort of just something about this wall is off to you. There appears to be some sort of energy, but you're not really able to sense it. You can just tell that this isn't a mirrored wall. There's
Hey.
something more going on here.
Hey, Ian. You do magic.
I dabble.
You're a mage?
She's a wizard.
Ian, get over. I yank Ian over and I put Ian's hand on the mirror and I say, "What do you feel?"
You're gonna
I
get
rolled
her.
even worse.
Thank you, Cleo.
Oh, no.
Thank
Nine.
you, Cleo. Thank
Nine.
you, Cleo.
That's awesome.
I'm such a bad roller.
It's okay. You
Um,
just weren't. You were caught off guard. You can try again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say after being yanked, you can kind of push yourself out of Alora's grasp and
Give me
go up to the wall
some
and inspect it
space.
yourself.
Jeez.
Roll with advantage since you're not being manhandled anymore.
Wow, what a very forceful girl.
Yeah, we just met her. She's kind of,
18.
you know.
18, nice.
I,
This
I thought it was a 6. And I got
Laura throws her hands up. She's like, "What?"
What?
this wall definitely has some magical property. It's not emitting any type of magic, but you can tell it's connected to something in this room in some way.
Okay, there's a trigger of sorts. Start touching things, y'all.
I mean, we broke the crystal to
Start
get
touching.
in.
What are we
Should we
looking
break
to
the mirror to
touch?
go further?
it's
can
connected to
try.
something else in this room, but I'm not seeing where the other thing is.
Is
So
it
if we
the-
could just start moving things, I think
Hearth.
Hearth.
All right, Andrew. What's in
Hearth.
this room?
So there is two bookcases on the left and right. They have a number of books and dusty tomes stacked up high, and there is the fireplace. On top of it is a simple glass vase and an empty picture frame.
Okay. Anyone have a light? We can light the hearth.
I do actually. I think.
See if a fire could warm this place up.
Yep, I have
There
a.
is
You
a
also-
fire.
there is
There's
the-
a
Dwark,
campfire.
Dwark points to the fire that he's already made, and he's like, "Well, there's a fire right there that I've made."
Can we move
Would
it?
you like to light the hearth then, Dwark?
Dwark looks up, and is the hearth taller than him?
A tad.
A
I mean,
tad?
the
Could-
part where
could he
the
reach?
fireplace is not taller than you, but the mantle is.
Oh, okay. So he can definitely reach.
Hmm?
Okay. Well, Dwark goes and grabs one of the logs that's on fire, and he puts it into the hearth.
It is burning in the hearth. It's nice and warm. You see the light reflecting out of the hearth kind of around the room. Looking back towards the mirror, you see that the fireplace is also lit in the mirror image.
Dwark looks to Alora and is like, "Well, are you happy?"
Thank you.
Okay.
I have an idea. I don't get these often.
Ha!
How about we take a look in the mirror and see what we don't see in the room behind us? Maybe that's what
Picture
we need
frame?
to move. You don't see
It's-
a picture frame in the
No,
mirror?
it's empty in real life. So
Oh, it's full in
is
the
it full
mirror,
in the
yeah.
mirror?
Let's take a peek.
I think you would have to roll investigation
Yeah,
to-
I'm not going to be good at that.
to look for that.
What is that?
It's a
I
10.
should not use clear dice. I can't see.
Oh God, that's a 8.
It's a cute 12.
Aw, she's so cute.
And then I also want to see if the books are like in a different state in the mirror than they are in the room.
Okay. So what did you roll again for investigation?
12.
A cute 12.
12.
But I
Okay.
had specific questions, so I think
Okay.
you should. Be nice to
Yeah,
me.
I'm sorry. I was writing things.
Wow,
Please-
Andrew. Be
please
nice
ask
to
your-
Cleo.
Listen to women, Andrew.
Yeah.
Support women. Come on.
Feminism.
Yeah, come on,
I
Andrew.
love
What is
it.
this
I love
behavior?
women. Hey.
I love
women.
Do you love women or do you love what women can do for you?
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Power word kill. Power word kill.
Oh my god.
I cast vicious mockery.
I guess.
I'm rolling all of my dice, even the d20s.
Oh.
247
Oh my
lightning
God.
damage.
Oh,
You got
I'm
struck
kidding.
down by the unknown forces that
Yeah.
sponsored this
Unknown
podcast.
All
The
right.
force is unknown.
So, what were your questions again? What are you looking for?
if the picture frame has a picture in it in the mirror, and then if the books are in like a different state
Okay.
in the mirror.
So it takes you a couple minutes to really study the entire room and memorize where things are in terms of the actual room and the reflection. You do notice that in the reflection, the only two things that are different are there is a picture in the picture frame, as well as there's a red book on that is it's mismatched. So in the reflection, it's on the left side of the room, but in real life, it's on the right side of the room, and it's up on the very top shelf.
Oh, that's someone else's problem then.
I'll grab it.
There's
Definitely not
a red
ours.
book
Okay.
in the. Just so we all know, I
Okay.
noticed it first. I would like to say that out loud.
I
Thank you,
believe
Ian.
you.
Thank
Do we
you.
need a tall person to grab it? Because that's not going to be
Um,
me.
It's definitely not gonna be us. Look, as Dwark looks to Ian.
We could stack.
Oh,
Well, that's true, actually.
wow. If you guys
but-
combine, you're the tallest.
It's like,
Dwark,
How tall are you?
Dwark looks at Shell, confused. It's like, and then like kind of puts his hand out, trying to measure the
I think
measure
it's
the
not like
height.
sitting on shoulders. It's like if someone like, you know,
Yeah.
like held feet in hands and then hands above the head, like full height stack.
That could be the case, but he looks to Shell and is like, "You could just stand on your tippy toes."
I don't even need that. I can just walk over and grab it.
Okay.
Are
Don't
we-
have to
I
brag.
don't know. What is the picture in the
Are we
mirror?
grabbing it? I feel scared
All right.
grabbing
Yeah,
it.
no, you grab. It's a very
Oh.
thick, leather-bound tome with
Okay.
red leather.
I'll give it to Inrez.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, you
have-
found it. It's your book.
You have the tome. It's a very hefty tome.
Okay, I was gonna tackle the picture frame first. I don't know. This is scary.
Well, the picture frame is currently empty, but there is a picture.
Yeah. What is it
Within-
in the?
Is there a
mirror?
picture in the book?
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my
Aw,
God.
Do you
I
wanna
love when
search-
we're all on the same page.
Aw.
On
Yeah.
what
Do you want
page?
to?
Dwarf says.
Yeah,
Looking
what
on
page is it
page
on?
73
Page
of the book.
girlies.
Didn't know
You-
that we were having an
Stanza.
exam.
You would have studied, huh?
Definitely not. Sorry.
All right, class, open your books. So, upon page 102 of the book, you find there's a picture tucked in there.
Let's go.
Knew it.
Pulling it out and looking at it, you see it is the same depiction of the warlock from before, the one being taken down by the serpent. Very ominous, very painful.
It's giving like Medusa situation. That's definitely just like a full person, right?
What? What?
The stone guy.
What's
It's not a
stone guy?
carving. It can't be.
Wait, it was in the wall though. Oh, I see
Maybe
what you're
he's
saying.
trapped.
Maybe he is Medusa.
Anyways, you guys got the photo,
That was a silly maybe.
or painting, or portrait, whatever you would call it in these times.
The picture.
What are you doing with it?
Putting it into the frame.
All right,
And then
It's
put
in the
the
frame?
book back onto the side it was in the mirror so
Okay.
it matches.
Yeah.
nice. Looking at the mirror, you see that it is a perfect reflection.
And then we stand in the circles.
There we go. Standing in the circles, you hear once again as the rooms like move around.
There's another
Um,
ogre in here.
Oh, you guys wish.
Oh no.
If only.
It's a dragon.
Dwarric
Before.
claps his hands and goes, "Thank the gods!
Yeah.
You didn't
So
figure
glad
this
that
out,
you guys
like the
have."
week you were here.
Hey, it was 3 days, okay? Not
Mhm.
that long.
We were here for
And
like 3 minutes.
I was too focused
He's
on
actually a
trying to.
great tomb raider, actually. No, he's so experienced. He could
Laura
totally get himself
Croft.
out of this on his own.
Thank you.
I know
Thank
a
you very
woman
much. He
by the
does
name
not
of
get
Laura
the sarcasm.
Croft who.
She looks at you and rolls her
Much
eyes
better.
so hard.
Hey,
Oh,
Cleo,
waiting.
thanks.
What?
She whispers to you, this guy's dense.
Yeah, he's not as good as Laura.
So as you guys look, the mirror
Some
begins to
Tomb Raider.
shimmer, and almost as if rising from
Oh, great.
underneath the water, a door materializes in the mirror, kind of rippling into existence before solidifying, and then with that's not how a stone door would sound, but
This
You
is a
hear-
magical stone door?
yeah, you hear the sound of a little battery-operated motor being going as the door.
The first one.
Yeah, rises
Thanks,
up.
Cleo.
You're so welcome.
Stepping into the next room. Well, are you guys looking in the next room? Are you?
I'm headed there, yes.
You're
Want
headed
to
there?
take
Full
any of the
send.
books?
I need to get this blade
I
and
need
get the
the
heck
books.
out.
If
I
you
don't
guys want
wanna
to, I
go
mean, you
through
can
and
look through the
sort
books too.
Which ones could be interesting? I think that's a lot
Like
of
wizard
work.
books.
I mean, technically, if you're looking for a wizard item, the books would be a good thing to search through. But
Yeah.
Alora is not interested in that, so.
Why don't you guys look through the books for 1 second?
All right, Alora's now finally, for some reason, interested in books. All right, rolling investigation. That's a 3.
That's a 16.
Laura is not into the books.
No, she's not.
What was it? Perception?
Or wait, perception or
Good stuff. I don't want
investigation?
this.
I had a 17 investigation for books that could be helpful to specifically my quest. I don't care about this warlock. Or I don't care about this sword thing. Or I guess the sword thing is important to my quest, so yeah.
It's so important. Wait, why is it important? I've completely
Because if
forgotten.
we help, we're like football huddling in the corner.
Yeah.
If we help Alora helps us get into the university, which is where we actually need to go.
I thought
and
she
then-
said she couldn't get in.
Okay, that. We can beat her up if it.
Okay, and we'll take her papers.
Yes.
Are
Backup
you guys?
plan.
What am I?
They're
listening
scheming
into?
against my character,
No.
Andrew.
You can't
Are you
hear
guys?
it.
Are you guys
I
searching
can't hear
the
it. My character
bookshelves?
can't, but I sure
Yeah,
can.
Okay.
I hit a 17
I got
to
a
search the
16.
bookshelves.
So Dworik looks at the doorway in the mirror, and he's like, "Well, I'll go take a
No.
look ahead, guys."
Tackle.
Tackle. Okay. She tells me to tackle. I'm gonna tackle.
Who are you tackling?
Dworik.
Why?
The
Why?
doors don't hold, so if he goes through, we can't go through.
Yeah.
Tackle.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh
Tackle.
shoot! You're getting freaking
Okay.
decimated.
I will say, unlike the last room, you can see into the next room. Like it's not a long hallway. So
I'm still gonna tackle.
afraid. You think-
Yeah, be afraid. Andrew's a schemer. He's a
I'm
plotter.
not that
and
much of a schemer.
He's a schemer, guys. He's
Oh, I really
lying.
thought this was an
Well-
active sabotage.
So you're tackling me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. No, they're literally doing it.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were searching the bookshelves though.
I
Yeah.
am, and then.
Well, I proclaimed what I
and
was
then
doing.
You
That's
said,
true,
I'm
you did.
leaving, and I said tackle him.
Okay.
Okay.
I have advantage on grappling.
That's hilarious.
Okay. Well, we're doing a contesting roll. So.
This is
You
great.
Dwark see this giant.
Hey, so while this is
F
going
orc
on,
just
could Alora
leaping
walk
at
through
you.
the door, maybe?
Dude, bro,
Oh,
If you want to.
you're gonna
I'm
get
gonna
tackled
go
too.
home.
All right, never
He
mind.
is going home.
All
right, so let's do
I won't
contesting-
actively
contesting
mess
rolls.
Theo's
Mhm.
plan up.
Also, I want to
I-
know
Yeah,
if you
that's
guys
fine.
found anything from those bookshelves with your
I don't know.
investigation.
Anything interested in that nerd stuff?
Am I
Kiwi?
supposed to say something?
Give
You
me a
guys
second,
finding anything
sorry.
in the nerd stuff over there? It's really not interesting to me. I'm ready to get
got
going.
a. Sorry.
Is this for the tackling? I got a 17 for the books. If you want to math out your tackling.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of numbers.
Oh dear. 17 for the books. It's a lot of history books. Kind of, they appear to be collections on certain types of dark magic that, from what you can put together, were practiced by this warlock.
Okay.
The only really book that stands out is one that appears to be some personal writings from the warlock Rallus himself, talking about some sort of dark magic involving blood. There's a mention
great.
of a name that comes up every now and then, known as Calathum. That's really the only thing that sticks out to you.
Calathum. I'm gonna take note of of important things from that in my own book, but I'm not gonna take the book.
Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna write Calathum. I'm gonna write blood magic, etc., etc.
Blood magic, parentheses, gross.
So while you're doing that,
Nasty.
I guess Kiwi and I
Yes.
contesting. What did you roll?
It's athletics, right, for grappling?
I
I think, right?
I think it's strength versus. Well, it depends.
Strength
If,
versus athletics for me to get out.
Sure.
Okay. So
I'll
your
say that.
strength versus my athletics, which is not good.
Oh, it is athletics. Sorry.
No, your strength, my
Wait.
versus my athletics.
I don't think that's true, but okay. So I rolled a 16. My strength is 4 plus 5 proficiency.
Well, you beat me.
Uh,
I rolled a 17. So you do indeed tackle me. My back! I can't believe you.
I'm so sorry. I was
So you don't want to kill an ogre, but you want to tackle this poor guy.
It's not killing him.
Well, we just established that the
She
door's
told
locked
me
behind
to.
us.
Oh, no, everybody has to pass through the doors. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys. Oh.
So if you and I go through and check the next room, they can stay here and fumble
yeah.
around with
Okay,
books.
well, I found books, so
Maybe.
let's just
All right,
move
Okay,
Dworik,
let's
you and
go.
I'm going with you.
We're going through the
All
door.
right, I'll lead the way.
Thank
Dworik
you.
takes a few steps ahead of you, and he's going to be the
You're
first
just.
to enter this
Oh, you're going
room.
first. Okay.
What does he look like when he walks? I'm like very curious.
He waddles.
I was gonna ask, does he waddle?
He
Aw.
doesn't really bend his knees.
I
It's more
love
so.
him.
It's like how those animated characters with peg legs walk, where they kind of like get the legs around
He's
in that motion.
So precious.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
he's exactly like that.
I
We're
love him.
adopting him.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm
Oh,
not.
He's an adorable little character. And yeah, so he's gonna make his little waddle into this next room. And yeah.
Nice. So you're just waltzing in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's looking around while he's doing it.
Nice. So as you enter, you come into, as you're coming up closer to this door, looking through, you see, it appears there's a large chasm in the middle of the floor. Unfortunately, you don't see much past that, as you hear a click. And looking down, you see that you have been slashed in two. Yeah, you're not making that.
No, Dworik.
As the rest of you see these giant blades come down on either side of the door and
No.
slice this man in half.
Oh, I was beginning to
I
like
was-
that guy.
I
I'm
was
sad.
right to tackle him.
Yeah, I mean, I tackled him, but yeah,
Moral of the story:
You weren't
Ian
right.
is always right.
tackle men.
Ian,
Tackle men.
if you didn't tackle him, he wouldn't have gone through, and one of us would be dead right now.
I think he would. No, he would have gone. Or well, you also wanted to go through, but I think
Oh
he's
yeah,
fine.
you were gonna go.
As you look,
Wow, so it would have been
his,
fine
his,
if I died.
his top
eh?
half was sliced cleanly off his bottom half, and he actually tumbled forward and fell into the abyss. So there's just a pair of legs standing there.
Can I? Were
They're
they?
standing.
For a second,
Oh,
Before
I was
they
gonna say, oh my
collapsed to
God.
the floor.
I literally had just written him down in my list of friends.
Oh,
We were
cross that
gonna
one out.
adopt him.
Thank you, Dworik, for your service.
Well, good to know. Oh.
So yeah, there's traps in here.
Hey,
So watch
Laura,
out.
you want to go first?
Who's good at traps? Who?
Who's good at traps?
I must
Traps.
admit, I know my limits. I'm not the brightest one here, so.
On a hypothetical scale of 1 to 20.
Yeah, if we had like
I'd
a
say that's
scale,
a -1.
Oh, that's not 1 to 20. I am a 5 of 1 to 20.
Hypothetically, okay, I'll go first.
I can't look.
Hypothetically,
for
I'd
things
have a
at all.
-3 to intelligence.
Wait, so the next room is just a pit?
From what you haven't entered it, so you can see
don't
like the
wanna
chasm in the
enter
middle of
it.
the room.
I don't want You're real.
Wait,
I'm gonna.
wait.
Okay.
I do have. This is kind of upsetting. I do have a dog that I could pull out and have it go first.
No, I'll go first.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
I don't want you to die.
Wow.
I guess I'll-
Sacrificing your dog.
I don't want to.
We already sacrificed to Dworik, and I liked
I
Dworik.
don't want Inris to die.
I just remembered that we took the T, so we have pluses to stuff.
You do,
Oh.
yes, you do have a plus
Strength and
one
dex.
to strength and dex.
I guess I'll roll in case there's another trap. I don't know if they would double trap. Oh.
It's like in Disenchant Me, you got the cave of one trap, but there's actually 2.
So I got a
We wouldn't know,
cute
though.
Little 4.
We wouldn't know.
A cute little 4 for my height. 4-4. It's perfect. I walk into the room. There's no more traps.
No.
Okay, so you guys are heading in.
Yeah,
Wait.
I am.
100%.
Unless you want to tackle me.
I just feel like we should be. Okay, I'll listen to you.
I-
You're my best
I
friend, so I'll
checked. If you
listen.
guys don't trust me, you can also check.
Okay.
But
I mean,
checked.
you see the 2 blades hanging down, and Dworik's flopped over legs.
Did you get a 2?
I got a 3.
To what?
Try to check, because I don't trust Cleo.
As far as you know, there's no traps.
Can I do one more check?
You may do
I got a-
one more.
10.
Oh, you can.
That's
do
an 18.
It appears that unfortunately, all you can see, the only trap was these giant swords over the doorway.
Ian's always right.
Entering the room, I assume, have you all entered this room at this point?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. As you all step through, once again, the door shuts behind you. You see that you are in a, you're standing in front of a chasm that goes down deep into the abyss. It's about 15 feet from one side to the other. On your left and right, in the corners of the side you're on, are two braziers, I believe they're called. They're currently unlit. And in front of you, on the other side, is the interesting part of the room. On the back wall, there is a giant skull face carved in, with a door below its pointed fangs. And you see it has glowing green eyes that appear to watch you no matter where you move. It's very unsettling.
Oh, I
And
hate it.
on a pedestal in front of this skull is a small key.
I'm not going to be the one to grab that, am I?
Well, it's across a 15-foot chasm,
Does
so
the 15-foot goes
be
all the
done.
way across?
yes.
What's my jumping distance?
Hit him with
I could roll acrobatics and try and like do some fun stuff over 15 feet of distance. That's half my walking speed. I could probably do that.
You could.
Should I roll acrobatics and risk my life?
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
I mean-
check out the braziers. See if it's like a lever.
Andrew, this is a
activated
goofy
brazier
question. What's a brazier?
It's like that may not be how you pronounce it, but it's usually like a fire pit almost, but it's like raised like a.
Oh, okay.
It's a large like bowl
Like in
on top
Zelda.
of a pedestal that would be
Okay. Yeah.
lit to give off
Love it.
light. Excuse me, not life.
And like,
Unless
off
you're
light.
unless
Life
you're
is
a fire
not-
astronaut.
From an
then-
unknown force.
Yeah, no worries.
I could pick.
wow. That's good.
Yeah, Alora doesn't know what to do.
I could
Well,
jump.
who,
Um,
Cleo? Were you saying you're investigating the braziers?
18 on the braziers.
Yeah. They are both unlit.
Oh.
But there are materials inside. You do see some very old wood that's kind of in there.
Okay, who can start a fire?
I have a tinderbox.
All right. You wanna?
You might too if you chose like a certain
Oh.
thing in your inventory. I forget what it's called, but it's like a survival kit or whatever. Yeah, so I'll use my tinderbox to light it up. I don't know. It's not a one-use thing, is it? Or
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I would say you could feasibly roll me survival to light the fire, and then I'd say you'd be able to transfer them.
it's a 13.
All right. Yeah, I'd say that's enough to get it lit. Sorry, I dropped my pencil.
Yeah, it's not
Hold on
okay.
1 second.
Wow.
Tragedy.
Unprofessional. I'm sorry.
All right, we're back.
You're off.
Um,
You're gone.
Boo,
Get out.
Andrew.
So, all right. Well, that's all for tonight, guys. So you light both braziers, you hear a rumbling and the room shakes a little bit, and then you see across the chasm a stone bridge extends, only about 5 feet wide, but it extends across the chasm and connects the two of them.
I could have jumped, just so everyone knows. I could have jumped. And I think Inres should be more appreciative of my jumping abilities. But that's just me.
Well,
Thank you.
I'll you'll be able to jump. Don't you worry.
I'm actually going to
I'm a
jump
little
anyway.
guy.
I'm going to
okay.
jump anyway.
Oh wow. Okay.
I believe in you.
Roll me athletics.
That's a... Ooh,
You just die.
I die. That is a 19 plus 9 plus 5.
Whoa.
So whatever that
This sounds like
is.
way too many pluses.
I'm walking
we might need to look at that sheet. But yeah, I'll say with a 19, you get across. Everyone looks and does a little golf clap, and then walks across the bridge. You see now the skull even closer up. It's more unsettling the closer you are to it now. Those green eyes are watching you, and it's spooky. But you also see the key on the pedestal in front of you.
I'm afraid.
Does this green-eyed skeleton look like anything Alora has fought in the past?
The skeleton? It's a large carving of like a skull into the wall, and the doorway.
Oh, I
is,
thought it was
in
like a
its mouth.
gargoyle.
No, no,
okay,
no, no,
then
no.
I'm wrong and
Um,
I have no ideas.
It's a large, kind of like a He-Man Castle Grayskull-esque. It's like a giant skull with pointed teeth, and the door is within the mouth. And there's 2 large green eyes that are eerily following you.
Okay. That's scary.
The key, is the key for the door? I would assume so.
There is a keyhole in the door.
Can we test to see if the door is locked?
This
has happened before.
Yeah. As you get closer to the door, like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up.
No, this seems safe.
But pushing on the door does reveal that it is in fact locked.
Who wants to grab the key?
I will, says the person
Check-
with the most
check-
health.
Check for traps.
I'm going to check for traps.
Check for
That's
traps.
a natural 1.
Natural 1.
Okay.
This is the safest room you've ever been in.
Great,
In
I'm
your
going to
life.
snatch up that key.
Nice.
Sounds good.
So as you snatch up that key,
I'm so dead.
you hear a low,
A cat.
and looking up, you see the eyes of the skull grow brighter
Love that.
until you realize
Delicious.
there are actually creatures within the eye holes. A large, withered, cyclops-esque creature comes crawling out of the hole with a giant green eye taking up majority of its head.
Wait, is there 2 for each? One for each
There
eye?
are 2.
Oh,
They
no.
clamber along the sides, up the wall, looking at you.
They're climbing on the
Looking-
wall.
Looking into their
Ew.
green eye fills you with dread. Till they climb up to the ceiling, look down at you, and drop.
Ew.
This is like Horriblins in Tears of the Kingdom, and I do not like it.
And
Okay.
that
Oh no.
is where we're going to leave off.
Oh my god.
We're going to
Get
pick up
out.
next time. For those of you who don't know, these 2 creatures are Nothics. They're pretty creepy, and hopefully you guys can kill them. But
Wow, thanks.
that is episode 1, guys.
Yay.
Yay.
I don't have too much to say for closing remarks. I hope you guys have had fun. Once again, thank you, WDVL 89.5 for letting us hang out and play. Let's say bye to our characters.
Bye, characters.
Bye, characters.
I don't know. We'll come up with
I
a
have one more
nice,
thing to say. Thank you,
farewell.
Andrew, for DMing.
thanks,
Thank
Oh.
Andrew.
Thank you,
Thank
Andrew,
you.
for telling us stories.
Sawyer.
Of
Thanks,
course.
Thank you, Sawyer Soundboard.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Applause,
Knocked
applause.
So many dice.
Oh,
Oh,
we'll
nice.
handle that in a minute. Applause
But-
for Andrew and Sawyer.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, and we'll
Thank
be
you
next
guys.
week. Hopefully, they can survive this.
Oh, yeah.
We shall
We're
see.
gonna slay.
I doubt
Some
it.
dangerous
we're gonna pick up some
trials and
dice.
tribulations.
We're gonna
All right.
pick up dice.
Well,
But yeah, all right.
all right. Till next time.
He was the wizard of 1,000 kings, and I chanced to meet him one night wandering. He told me tales, and he